Mic check, right? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. No, stop.
And we're live, and we're live, and we are live, and
And
we're
we're live.
live, and we're live. The girls are live. Yes.
Yep.
Hello. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Let's
We setting
let's
the
cut that
mood.
off.
Oh, I was like, we setting the mood right
All
here.
right.
I'm like, ha. Oh, I was like, shit. I didn't know we doing that type of live. Huh? Yeah.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no. I had to look at that
Exactly.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. The girls is back in town. Man, it's
Yeah.
been a crazy day. Yo, I heard today was crazy on the tube, but I was popping in and out.
Right,
It was
right.
just,
We gonna do a
yo,
recap of that. Yes.
got
Girl
to.
tried, they almost tried to jump me.
I seen that. I seen that.
Some
I
young
seen
people
it.
tried to jump me.
I seen that. Yo, listen. So, sidebar, I'm driving around, whatever, I went to Manhattan today because one of my son's doctors is in Manhattan, XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm driving, I'm listening, I'm losing reception, I'm over the bridge, I can't type, I got my hands on the wheel. And then I'm in a chat, I look down, I just see like 3 to 4 new icons on a panel. I'm like, yo, my nigga, like I flew up that 59th Street bridge. I parked up on a side block, ASAP Rocky. I had to jump in, but like y'all couldn't hear me. Y'all couldn't hear me, but I'm like the
Nah,
nerve.
you was good though. To my bitches taking out, bitches leaving the job to jump me.
That bitch said she was on her lunch break. I said, oh no,
Right.
Mo. Right.
Yo, lunch
She
break.
was like, you pulled over. I said, bitch, you at work at
Bitch, you
McDonald's.
on your lunch break?
You got a
What?
lunch break. You didn't even eat.
Bitch, you leaving a job? What is you talking about? To put yourself in some bullshit you don't know shit about. Like, come
Right.
on.
Like, who are you?
That motherfucker say
Yeah.
you are in 4K saying what I said about that bitch baby. What?
Oh boy. Here
I'm
we
gonna
I
be real with
can't.
you, son. I don't give a fuck about no being in 4K. What does that mean?
Hold on, go back. Say that shit again. I think I'm rubbing off you. What you said, son?
Son, yeah,
Son.
son,
Son. It sounds
son,
good when you say no, son.
son. Girl,
Son.
y'all be
Son.
playing.
Son.
When I get to talking shit, yes, son. Nah.
Son. You talking about son?
But now, for real though,
Hi,
give a
everybody
fuck
in the
about no
chat.
motherfucking 4K. 4K.
Nah. It looked like he was getting lined. I was like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah, pulling my hair and everything. Them hoes had
I
me
guess we
balled
can
up in the
circle
corner.
back. I guess we can kind of circle back into that, but I want to touch on some shiznits because salute to everybody that came through. I like peeking in people chats and shit. I had went over to
Yeah.
Doc's chat. I didn't type in the chat and nothing because I seen Gorilla, it was in there, and I was like, once I type in it, she's gonna start going crazy. So I just was in the bushes or whatever. So I seen Tommy go up there. Everybody was up there, they talking to Doc about Gorilla, like, what up, Sage? What up, Crown Key? What up, Syntax Factual? What up, everybody?
What's up, y'all?
Exactly, orangutan. So yeah, so I'm like, everybody on the panel, like, they talking, whatever. And then I'm like, they explaining, they trying to explain what's going on with Gorilla. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Doc is not trying to hear none of that.
That's what I don't get.
It's the ignoring for me. It's the ignoring.
Like, I guess he ain't tired yet. He not tired yet. He not tired.
I don't even, like, I was getting frustrated. Like, when Tommy went up there, like, I felt Tommy's plight. I'm like, yes. I'm like, okay, Tommy, yes. And, Tommy phone going in and out. And I just felt like going up there like, Doc! You know what I'm saying? But he was not trying to hear it. He's like, look, Gorilla is good in my zoo. Y'all niggas stop bothering the Gorilla. It's almost like we the Gorilla catchers. We the Gorilla catchers.
He
and
just
Doc
don't want to give up his
space.
top Gorilla. That's the money maker.
That's the money maker. You see what I'm saying? Like, Doc is a safe space. He's a habitat. He's a natural habitat, and we all out here with the zookeeper outfits on, and we trying to capture the gorilla. She keep running back to the habitat.
Right.
But exactly, yeah, he's gonna see in due time. She's a piece of shit, bro. Like, and it's like it took people a while to open their eyes. Like, and Tommy says some real shit. Tommy's like, listen, she'll see Keisha in the chat, and she'll automatically come in there and start shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, she'll derail a whole fucking chat. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then Sage is talking about some real shit. He's like, yo, this bitch had bounties on people's head. That was not a lie. Like, that was real.
Yeah, like, right. No, you know what? That I'm gonna tell you, that's what rubbed me the wrong way. Thank you for bringing that shit up. Right. That nigga thought it was funny.
No, but it's not funny.
Somebody putting a bounty on your head. Somebody tell you this woman was putting a bounty on my head, and that's funny to you.
He said, "Oh, why you worrying about a woman now?" You see, this is what I'm saying, and this is where the selective outrage comes from, right? And look, I'm not crying over spilt milk. I'm not, it is what it is, right? And what do I always say? I bang on people so I can get banged on, equal opportunity. I'm not hiding behind the fact that I'm a woman. I'm not doing any of that, right? But this bitch rolls around YouTube with her big fucking wide shoulders, and she bumping everybody with her shoulders, popping shit, threatening people, mushing people, right? And we supposed to not say nothing to her. Why? Why? Oh, she's a woman, leave her alone. Why? Why are we leaving her alone? Listen, I literally told the bitch, leave me alone. She said no. God's like, oh, well, haha. But it's not going to be funny when she do something to you, right? It's not going to be funny. Yeah. Yeah, she be bogarting. Facts. She be bogarting. And for somebody, what say you said, watch my live tomorrow, it's going to be a doozy. Okay. What time? Yeah, but it's just like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, and then the whole Brim gang, like, yo, I think that Brim gang shit scarred that bitch. Like, what's Brim gang? That shit don't even exist. Like, why are you so mad about that?
Like, can people stop bringing that up for real?
Please, that shit is tiresome. And, all right, bet 8 p.m. Good, because I'll be around. Look at this shit.
Y'all need to stop. Yo, y'all need to stop.
So she was live, right? She was live into the wee hours of the morning, frying up hamburgers and shit like that, talking shit, cursing out me, you, every motherfucker in this sector. She gonna run down on me. You know she's always gonna run down on me. She's gonna beat me up. So the new person she gonna beat up is not just you, it's not just me. Now she wants to beat up Crown Key. She wants to beat up Sage. The usual. The usual. Yeah, the usual. She wants to beat everybody up. Like, why does she think she gonna pull up on somebody and it's gonna go her way?
Right. That's what I don't understand. Why, bitch? Why you think you go get in the you go be alive, awoke, awake, up, however you want to say it, bitch? Why the fuck you think you gonna be hopping in the back of a police car?
Right. But you know when they say people who pop all that shit, they the pussiest ones. Like, girl, you 50 years old. Ain't nobody trying to fight with you. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's okay to leave people alone. Exactly, 702. That shit scarred her. That Brim gang shit scarred her. Yeah.
Brim gang like ruined a lot of people's lives on this motherfucker.
I didn't know. I
mean, like, you have people still mad about getting blocked behind Brim gang. And I'm not even talking about that usual person, that one person.
Right. It's too much. It's just too much. It's nerve-wracking. But yes, I was the thing with Doc, and I'm like, yo, why is he acting like he goes, oh, but what would you do if somebody lied about your kids? Who's lying about her?
Who is lying about this whole kid? Like, what are you talking about? First off, when the bitch, when that article about the son, about the child or whatever getting buried in the backyard, the bitch was staying in that area. Right. Like, again, I don't know what the fuck that whole show Grizz.
Oh no.
But all you have to do is type in the government that we gave y'all, and the bitch mugshots pop up. So stop playing with it.
I'm starting to believe that she paying niggas on here. I'm
Yes,
starting to believe she's using Cash App or Venmo. Yeah, because even when that paperwork came out with her kids, and GURLS is like, yeah, we gonna get to the bottom line. Ooh. It's like he ain't come back for 2 weeks, and then he's like, he didn't mention it no more. But on a live with Wax Dog, you literally said that was a name she gave you. So why are y'all sweeping this under the rug?
I'm talking about, you basically said, man, come on, E, that's the name you gave me.
He said that. So I was surprised. I'm like, why does she get a pass on here? And you know what I think? I think because her talk game with the violence is very heavy. I think people are concerned about it. Yeah.
But what? I guess so. But like, how long is it gonna take for her not to show y'all that she bought it? Right. Like, for real. Like, how many times she gonna say she gonna run up on somebody and not do shit and not prove it to y'all?
Please, let me tell you something. This bitch, I don't know in her mind what she thinks is gonna go on. You're not gonna run up on anybody and go home and sleep. You think that's gonna happen? This is the internet. I don't understand why she feels like people are obligated. Like, she was mad because Tommy didn't salute her in the chat. Who the fuck are you? Look at Lazo. Lazo said he has 3 sessions left in long-term recovery from Brim Gang. Lazo, we ain't even do you bad in Brim Gang. We ain't do you bad, Lazo.
Nah, we ain't do you bad, but
I can think of a few people we didn't do you bad.
I'm silly right now. I'm extra silly right now when I'm thinking about
what. Oh, so listen. So guys, check this out. So we all know how Gorilla likes to stand on her cage, aka soapbox, and be like, I don't jack pedophilia. I don't jack this. I don't jack that. Guess who trying to piece it up with Cavalli Kid? I'll wait.
Right. That ugly ass bitch. Come on now. Like, look at how fake she is.
So fucking fake. Factual, why don't you come up here, Factual?
I'm gonna drop the link. It is an open panel.
Yeah, anybody can come up.
Stay y'all peace. Or whatnot.
What happened, Ria? He said, nah, y'all lying. No,
we ain't lying. No, we not lying.
It's
that hoe was like, no, that was real. That hoe was in
KK. Yes, it was talking behind the scenes. She came into the fucking chat trying to piece it with KK. Telling KK, oh, you don't need to be with the girls. They dulling your shine. You can shine without them. Your channel's taking off. You got all this talent. Woo, 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 woo. This is what Gorilla was doing. But yesterday she called a nigga a whole fucking pedophile. This is her.
We've been telling y'all she fake.
We've been telling y'all. Yes, Shazriak is real. It's real. I'm telling you, this is the shit she doing. This is the shit she doing out here.
Hold on. This what I... You can see that bitch right there in the car, man. That hoe ain't got a wig on. Bitch, you stupid hoe. You got robbed in broad daylight. Bitch, I never let you live that down. Ever.
She tried to play that shit off. She's like, I knew they were taking from me, but it's okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not a snitch. I'm not going to call the cops. They were trying to feed their families, and the guy was 73. How you know the guy was 73? He was robbing you.
Yeah, we knew that nigga was old. Look, you saw the gray beard, nigga.
He wasn't no goddamn 73. He ain't show you no ID. Bitch, you was embarrassed. You got fucking robbed in front of your fake restaurant, and you're like, I'm going to call the police. Do you want to go to jail? That's what you did, bitch. I thought you don't fuck with police. That's what you did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said 73.
73, huh?
Actual, come up here for a minute because I want your take on something.
Right. They look like Sanford and Son.
Yeah. They was stealing from that bitch. That's crazy. And she did nothing. Where was your blicky? Where was a blicky? That same blicky that you threatened me and everybody else with.
Yeah. The driver looked young.
Baby, they pulled off on that hoe. She like, stop. No, she was like, halt. Halt! Wait! Bitch said halt. She's like, no. Them niggas pulled off on that bitch. Huh? Where was the blick? Then gorilla. Oh, the link is there, Factual. You don't see it?
Oh no, my bad, Factual. Nah, he can't see that.
You can pin
That's
it.
right, he blocked. My bad.
You got everybody but God.
My bad.
Exactly, Factual. She's like, halt. Now she say halt. That's too much of a big word for her. Halt. Just stop it. I'm gonna call the police. Do you want to go to jail? I said, wow, this is a big blood member telling people that they going to jail. I see you, sis. Yeah, exactly. Skirt. They was out of there. Hi, Yaya. How you doing, boo?
Bye.
She was banging on French doors getting robbed. See how YouTube distract you from your real life, bitch? That's crazy. And sidebar, gorilla, I know you're gonna look at the thumbnail and tell people it's a catfish picture. This is Bunny DeBarge from the group DeBarge, El DeBarge. Okay? Before you spin a narrative. It's Bunny DeBarge from El DeBarge. Yeah. Yeah, Factual. I got a couple of questions for you, but that whole shit was messy. It was fucking messy. That whole shit was messy. Like, she wanted to fucking link up with KK. She wanted to piece it up with Cavalli. Like, why? What's the motivation? Like, you literally call this nigga every type of pedophile under the fucking sun. So all of a sudden, it's like anybody she see me around, she wants to interject herself.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She want to interject herself. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. She up in the middle of the night, cooking and popping shit, talking about us. It's not letting me in the studio. It's just, what it say? I'm backstage. It says check your camera and mic. You know who?
Oh, that might be a setting. That might be a setting.
Is that on your phone?
Because I actually had to reset. I had to like restart my laptop.
Yeah. I haven't heard from you in a year. Why don't you come up here, boo? I haven't spoken to Yaya in a year. Come up here.
There we go.
Click the link.
There we go. No, I'm good now.
Factual, actual.
Hey, ladies. Hey, how are you? Good evening.
What's up, Factual?
Hey,
what's going on, man?
I'm just chilling, holding in a little bit of this Afghan kush.
Okay. Smoking big.
Yeah.
Smoking big.
Smoking big. Smoking small. Just always smoking. That's all.
Always smoking.
What's going on? What's happening?
So I wanted you to kind of expound on. I want you to expound on the whole situation with Cavalli and Eve and that piece up she wanted to do. What did you think about that?
I thought it was mighty hypocritical for one, right? Fake, most definitely fake, right? And it was right in everybody's face too, so nobody can deny this, right? So her credibility is once again shot to sure high hell, right?
Right.
Like her biggest argument about not fucking with certain people is they fuck with Cavalli, right? This is what I find the great irony that I find with Cavalli is the people that are most harsh on you for fucking with him are people that fucked with him when it was convenient or when it's going to be convenient in the future for them. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't hold. Matter of fact, I would say maybe 1% of the sector really gives a fuck about any. That's not fair. I say 5%.
Okay.
Right. They don't really they don't fuck with Cavalli, and it has nothing to do. They wouldn't fuck with Cavalli for if he had no allegations ever in his life. Because I hear a lot of people say I would fuck with Cavalli, but he got that shit. I don't believe they would. I believe he does his own thing too much, right? He's not needy. He doesn't beg people. He doesn't hide either. These are the reasons why I fuck with Cavalli, right? Now I know it's easy to take the negative about an individual and use that, right? Especially if he's not really even checked. Like, I don't know. The Cavalli shit is the most overplayed thing on here. Like, you need to let the judicial system do their fucking work, right? And you do your work.
Mm-hmm.
You got people that can't even raise their own fucking kids on here, right? But they're
Right.
worried about Cavalli, right?
Right.
They put their own kids in dangerous situations on the daily, but they're worried about Cavalli.
I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. And and I always say that. But I
Right.
was very confused because Gorilla always stands on the soapbox like, oh, you guys fuck with a predator and you support a predator and this that. You know how she goes. She gets on her soapbox. And then you come in and hit the link
right.
to piece it up.
She sat up there dead ass with Grizz the other night talking about protecting women and all kind of shit. This is the same woman that
want to run down on
we
women.
heard the audio with what she said about what I do with my mother, which is the
Yeah, that's
probably the sickest
crazy.
thing. Like really, like, I mean, that sticks with me because it's like personal, right? Like, and it's not like she really believes that, right? So she just blatantly will slander anybody to get a get. She's not funny. She's not, like, every time I address Eve, what I say, her biggest problem, the most scarred moment in her life is she cannot command a room like you can, and it kills her because you don't have to stick your ass out or do any the puckering up shorts and like feeling myself and queen love and this and that, which is fine if you really believe that. Like, I'm all for self-respect and bigging yourself up and loving yourself as a woman, but she don't really believe that because she don't have the self-respect to keep that filth out of her mouth, which to
Right.
me, where I'm from, makes her not a woman. It makes her just a female, and
Right.
that's even a stretch in my opinion.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, Sage, but that's what she does. She uses things that's convenient. That's what
Right.
she does. Now, am I gonna sit up here and say everything I said on YouTube I'm absolutely proud of? No, I'm not gonna say that, right?
Nobody.
Because
Nobody.
sometimes I will go a bit far with the banging, but you
Right.
turn
Yeah.
around and do worse shit, bitch. Like, I don't even understand what the fuck that's about. And my whole thing with her is she has a serious, serious self-esteem problem. And I'm not
Yeah.
saying this as a bang.
No.
I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but
No.
she has a
You
fucking
don't
low
have. You don't have.
self-esteem.
You don't have to be. You don't have to
That's
be
true.
like like, if we've learned anything in the last
Hey,
couple
you
years,
stupid
and
face.
like like Kevin Samuels, all right, rest in peace to him. Like, what
Uh-huh.
the first question he would ask those women would be, what do you rate yourself 1 to 10 fresh faced when you get out of the shower, right? Not
Right.
what do you rate yourself 1 to 10 after 3 hours of hair and makeup and
Right.
15 filters, right? Because she don't realize that, see, she's never going to get the kind of man that she thinks she deserves because she would never put herself in the position to even be seen fresh faced out of the shower, but she wants
Well,
to
you already
knock
showed
you.
her fresh face.
I
You
did
already
show that,
showed
but it
right.
wasn't that fresh. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah, she has a low self-esteem.
Right.
She needs constant validation. She needs constant attention. In her mind, in her fucking mind, she thinks that she and I are in some type of rivalry. You feel me?
Right.
She thinks
Mm-hmm.
we're in some type of rivalry. Like, bitch, I don't even know you. I don't know you. You know, and the whole
Aren't you like
self-esteem bit,
16 years younger than her junior to
absolutely.
begin with? So
Yes.
I'm gonna be 35 next month.
why would you want to be in competition with a woman in
Right.
her early to mid 40s? That I mean 30s. Pardon me.
Cause in her mind, she's that age. In her
Yeah,
mind,
in her
she's
mind, you
still
want to know
young.
what
In
you
her
want me to, let
mind.
me. I'm going to give you some deep psychology right now, and here's what I really think. Right, I think due
Mm-hmm.
to so many children, she missed being Keisha's age,
Mm-hmm.
like in between 30 and 40, like, and she has a lot of resentment, right, and a
Absolutely.
lot of hostility built up because if you sum the age of her children with Keisha's age, you pretty much have her age now. right?
Right.
So she feels robbed out of many of those years, especially being that they were
Right.
all out of wedlock. Am I wrong?
Absolutely. And they back to back. So,
So
Back and
you
back
know,
to back.
she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed. She always says, "Oh, I don't care. I have
you
8
would
kids," but you all embarrassed. You had
you
your
would
first kid
have
at
to be
13.
because I heard her say last night, and they talk about I have 8 kids, which I do. Eve, that you don't see anything wrong with having you talk about God. I hear that you don't see anything wrong with having 8 children out of wedlock.
Nope. Nope.
Well,
Mm-mm.
She had her first. Okay, so she
there's
had
your
her
first
first
problem.
baby. She had her first baby in 1988. Factual, right?
Wow.
Yes.
I
She had her
graduated high
first
school
baby in
in 19
'88.
I graduated high school in 1980
Absolutely.
89.
She had her first baby when she was 13 years old, right?
God
She
damn.
forgets the shit that she says and she thinks people
Right.
forget,
Right.
right? All right, but we didn't forget, just like she don't forget nothing about me.
And
Okay,
how old is her youngest?
she claims her youngest is 10 or
10.
9, but I think that's her granddaughter. Because I
Right.
remember when she first came here, she said all her children were grown. Now all of a
Right. She did
sudden,
say that.
yeah, she said all her kids is grown and she does her. This is her time. Now all of a
Yeah.
sudden you have a 9, 10-year-old kid. Like, come on. Then she's like, oh, all my kids are by one man. Okay, so where is he?
Right. Well,
Where is
yeah.
he?
If you have eight
That's a
kids with one
lie.
man,
We know
he's going
that's
to be around. I mean, if you have
yeah.
3 with one
It's
man, he's going to be somewhere around.
she's lying. What man had a baby with you at 13 and he's still with you at 47? Come on, bitch,
Right.
stop.
Come on now.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
That's not.
stop.
Yeah.
Just
Stop
That,
it.
stop. Just
that,
stop. And she
that,
hates herself. She hates herself,
yeah. She
factual.
what she
And
got
it's a
to because it
projection.
doesn't make any. It's all projection, all of it.
Everything she hates about herself, she
Which
puts it
makes
on me
me
and
wonder
Diamond.
about what's going on with her, whatever went on with the sons for her able to depict such a visual of my mother and me so exact
That's weird
and
as
right,
hell.
right and precise. And
Yeah.
I never said
Exactly,
nothing,
Crown Key.
never said
Yeah.
nothing about this woman in any type of. Oh, you and Diamond were cracking up earlier that same day, if you
I
remember. Like we
remember.
were like, she's gonna kidnap and slap Keisha up
Yes.
inside of a van type of jokes. We weren't talking
Yes.
about nothing gross or completely
It doesn't matter,
left.
Patrick. You could have been talking about flowers and candy.
Right.
She
Right.
thinks she's strategic. This is the thing with Gorilla. And you have to understand, this is a woman at best with a ninth grade education, right? So
Yeah.
she thinks she's strategic. She's not. I know exactly what she's gonna do before she does it. She
Right.
fucking bangs on people and fucks with people that she thinks the rest of the sector do not like. That's
Yeah,
what she does.
right. Because she
You don't have
thinks
to do
that way
anything to her.
she'll have leverage, right? She
Right.
can't fight a fight without leverage. Like
Yeah,
if
she needs that leverage.
in her mind, in her mind, to get that leverage and keep that leverage, she got to suck up the grizzly mullah because he's judge and jury many times for a lot of what goes on around here. Now I stuck up for Grizz. I stuck. No, here's the only point I want to make, so people hear me loud and clear. Grizz, if you hear this, like the other night, he's like, "Yeah, factual. I appreciate you sticking up for me." Then fucking Shamrock sucked my dick. Of all people, sorry, I know Sage in the chat likes her. I'm sorry, man. That fucking attacking me. Doc and Tommy we sat down for 90 minutes on a private stream, right? Had really good conversation. They encouraged me to come over there. I go over there and Shamrock jumps up there and starts banging on. Who the fuck asked you to even hit the link? I'm gonna digress off of her. So she joins Eve up on the panel. And instead of talking about serious issues, they're commiserating about going for about 15 minutes about factual Shamrock. She's so proud that she got me to hop off of Doc's panel. You must be used to men running from you, right? Yeah, for real. I mean, but anyway, like
that's when I came up there and told Eve to shut the fuck up.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I remember.
Like, it was almost like, it was like you like saved it from
You
going
know what
further.
it is. This is what it is, and again, I have basically taken Eve's brain, which is the size of a fucking seedless grape, right? And I have peeled it back and I have dissected it, right?
Right.
Her issue is she feels very insecure. Secondly, she's scared of white people. Absolutely. She is very afraid of white people.
What do you
I
think? Like
watch her.
that's
Do you see how
Jim
delicate?
Crow type
Yeah.
syndrome.
You don't see how delicate when she's talking to Shamrock. Oh, mate, and then her voice changes. Oh,
Well,
yeah, Shamrock.
she
Oh,
did
yeah,
jump
for
on
your
She
job.
jumped on Tommy for no reason, but she don't fuck with
Yeah.
Doc or I don't know who else does she fuck with of the Caucasian persuasion.
I'm trying to think. She just likes what she's just very like she doesn't like white people. She likes them. Excuse me. She feels like
She likes them,
feels
but
like she's beneath them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She feels like she's beneath them. You can tell.
She
Look
do.
at the
You
energy.
can tell.
Look at the energy when she talks. All right, I'm going to use Sage. I'm just going to use Sage because he's
She's
here.
supposed to be
Look
a
at
boss.
the energy she has when she talks to Sage. Look at that energy. Look at the energy she has when she talks to you, right? Okay, someone may say, okay, you're white, but she already says that she calls you what, an Arab? I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
She's ignorant, right?
Whatever.
Whatever, right? Now look at the energy when she talks to Tommy. Look at the energy when she talks to Doc. Look at the energy when she talks to Shamrock. Look at the energy when she talks. She's very afraid, and she's very afraid of men being mad at her. Right? She oh, why are you banging on me? I'm a woman. That's because the bitch been getting beat up her whole fucking life. Starting when she was 11 or 12 years old, getting beat the fuck up. Yeah.
Threatened to put sticks down people's throats and fucking leave them leaking and you know, and when you live in the same neighborhood, I would be concerned about that. Like if somebody in my same neighborhood that was on here told me that, you know, I'd have keep my.
But I would be concerned too. I would be concerned too, and not to bring Gabe in the mix, but I can understand why he moving with her the way he is. Like he lives too close to that bitch to even give her any type of energy.
Too close.
You understand what I'm saying? Because she's ignorant. Yeah. She's ignorant, and she'll probably try to get one of her sons to run. Because she already said that.
And you know what?
I'm gonna run down on Walton.
Let me piggyback off that and tell you even something more about her type of psyche. Like because I told people this before, you kind of use Gabe to set like an example in a tempo. You see what Gabe got now.
Exactly. Oh yes.
Like that.
Oh yes. It's almost like she made Gabe the example for the scepter. Like I'll run down. Yeah.
Not the greatest of all time type of goat, like the scapegoat.
Yeah, like a scapegoat. Absolutely.
And
so this is she does
with the same aggression, and it's no accident that they live in the same borough, right? That's that's her mentality.
That's a mentality.
She operates on fear.
Absolutely. But you know why she operates on fear? Because she's been scared her whole fucking life.
Exactly. She's scared
she's been scared her whole life.
A lot of people.
Right.
And if they lose control for even one moment, they become reckless and very dangerous, and they don't think with a brain, they completely think with emotions, and it's dangerous, man. I've been put in danger by people like that myself. Yeah,
she's unhinged.
Right.
She is not so much that she's physically someone who can hurt you physically, but she's fucking insane. She's not normal. Even when she talks, look at this crazy bitch. When she talks, she can't even complete a sentence, and then she starts giggling. Or she's looking for a word. You know what I'm saying? Something is wrong with her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what didn't you find out before?
No, everybody from the Bronx not like that.
In an insane asylum, wasn't she like locked up somewhere?
Absolutely.
In relation to the kid in the puddle.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Nobody's talking about this
because you know what it is.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just laughing. Like the irony of it all. You know what it is? Okay, let me just double back a bit. Because for the past 2 years, you know, blah blah blah, Brim, aka Keisha, you know, was wreaking havoc, dragging people, banging on them, making people cry. So now anybody that goes against what I'm saying, they don't give a fuck if the person is lying. In their mind, they're so hurt and damaged because I banged on them. They just always want to prove me wrong. How can you prove me wrong when we are pulling documents? Documents. This is not something that's pulled out the sky and say, hey, I think, no. It's documentation. But because these motherfuckers are so mad and they can't get over that they got banged on me, they're going to side with Gorilla.
Not roping the people in the BX together. I'm saying she uses that logistic as a form of intimidation because she knows you're going to think, well, the closer she is, the more probable or possible that this can happen, right? That's
it
what
could happen, right?
Yeah,
but think about it. But you got to think about it factual. All right, so I'm gonna put myself in. I'm just gonna use Gabe or Sage because they live in the Bronx, right? Okay, we'll use Sage. So it's not that Sage can't handle a situation, right? I mean, come on, because at the end of the day, we all human beings. There's always gonna be fight or flight. And more than likely, it's going to be fight. You feel me? But the thing is, you got to look at it. This is a man that's raising a child. He's not. He got to walk around with his daughter. He got to take his kid to school. No, right. So you can't even play around with this bitch.
No. If he has to pick up the phone and call the fucking police, I would never even hold that against him in that situation, right?
But why are people acting like calling the police is such a horrendous? You know what? I can't. It makes me sick. If I have my child, I'm walking around. Let's say I'm Sage. I'm walking around with my daughter, and Gorilla pulls up on me. I'm going to the fucking yo.
I never heard him claim to be a gang. I never heard him claim to be a gangster or a outlaw up here anyway. So that goes double, you know.
This whole threaten to get people to run down on motherfuckers.
Like, here's what I want to say real quick. This whole sector was created on this false bullshit of we're here protecting the children, and meanwhile, there's a lot of motherfuckers endangering kids on the daily.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Right.
Yeah.
More kids are being endangered by this sector than they're being protected.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. It's a fact. You know what? There's a lot of people on here, you know, so let me not say a lot. There are some people on here, in real life, their life is nothing going on. So they come on here and they pretend and they make up this huge fucking, you know, it's just this huge shit, just like her.
I think
her life is so grandiose. Why you here?
You got people that come on here with so much going on in real life that they just want to get their mind off of it for a few hours a day, right?
Yes.
And then you got some people that come on here because they have absolutely nothing going on.
Nothing.
And they need it.
They need it. That's just like Gorilla.
That's the distinction, right?
That's just like Gorilla. Listen, Gorilla, I know you're listening. Gorilla, you have poor time management skills. You have poor time management. Like, how the fuck do you have 8 kids, 4 grandkids and businesses, but you got time to sit in everybody's chat and threaten people all day? Like, I thought you had a man that loved you. I thought you had a business, had money. Like, how do you find the time?
Right.
Like, people literally don't even want to bang on you anymore. They just like, yo, go away. Just leave people alone. Nah, she want to fight. I hate all of y'all.
I don't want to fight.
That's it. It's the rejection though. She can't handle it. She don't like that people are tired of her.
Yeah.
And you know what else I think she does? When she's nice to people, and I think if she doesn't get the same exact amount of energy in the nice department back, she gets bitter. And then she turns on the person she was just nice to. I've seen this a couple times.
Right. Yeah. But the niceness from her is very disingenuous. It's very disingenuous. You know what I mean? She's a snake. She's a snake.
There's no authenticity.
She's mad at us because her teenage years were wasted, right? When we were outside roller skating and riding our bikes and shit, that bitch was making bottles. That's why she's mad.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that bitch missed her teenage years. There was no prom. There was no senior trip. There was no first kiss. There was none of that.
But just having 8 kids and there was never even a wedding.
No wedding.
That's like
no wedding.
What I mean, and like probably bought herself a ring, right?
Yeah.
Just
pretending.
Put it on, pretend. I know women that buy themselves rings.
Like on some real G shit. Like, bitch, think about it. Out of your whole life, you've been pregnant for 72 months, bitch. 72 months. 72 months? And you worried about us. The
Man,
bitch thinks she's in her 20s. Look. Like even Crown Key said some shit. Crown Key was like, yo, we the same age, but we move different.
Right.
Eve thinks she's 25.
Nah,
What think
yeah.
about it? What
Crown
woman would put her ass
moves
in the thumbnail?
very
What woman of that
sophisticated.
age would put her ass in the thumbnail?
I don't
A
Please.
get
fit
that.
what 50-year-old woman?
Yes, Lord.
Imagine, yeah, the fake morality plays. But just imagine, like, it being one of her sons, and like, if I saw my mother's ass in an avatar, man, I mean, at any age, like that would damage me psychologically.
But why would a
I'm being,
damage?
I'm,
But look at how she probably raised them, or did she even raise them at
well, yeah,
all?
no, they
Because she
probably
moving
are.
her kids
They
like they
Right.
her
already
friends.
probably. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I could see all kind of shit going on there, speculating. Probably like her friends were probably having sex with the kid, the sons, right? And I'm
Of
not even
course,
like, yeah, right,
of
yeah,
course.
of course, and that's that, and
No, you're 46,
that's not
Keith.
even outrageous. What I'm saying, that's just realistic, right?
Listen, there's no 50-year-old woman I know that listens to Little Dirk. I don't even listen to Little Dirk. My teenagers listen to Little Dirk.
I don't
That's not the
listen
type
to
of
none
music
of
I
that
like.
shit. I don't listen to none of
And
that
she
shit.
be really like, you know what I mean? Like you forcing yourself to like that. You don't like that shit, bitch.
Try,
You know you like Big Daddy
trying way
Kane,
too hard.
bitch.
She's
Yeah.
trying way too.
Right.
She
She
should be
like
Big
Big
listening.
Daddy
Daddy
Kane.
Kane.
She
Bitch, you
should
know
be
you like
listening to
Too
Big
Short.
Daddy Kane. That's
Gotta hear.
appropriate.
That's
It,
age appropriate, right?
that's age
Bobby
appropriate.
Brown
Yeah.
and shit.
Bobby
Bitch, I know
Brown,
you like Too
die.
Short.
Yeah, too short. I
I
mean,
never liked Too Short, man. He
nah,
My
me
always
either.
he
mama
was
Nah,
like Too
always
that
Short.
shit
Bitch, I
never
know
made.
you
I
like
mean,
Too Short, hoe.
I like. He had some beats, like because that the 808 and the drum. You got to remember, I'm the Mac will be hurt if you say you nothing like Too Short. Oakland,
Oh,
got it.
I know he
Yeah,
likes, yeah.
no, he.
He
I
just
mean,
he
yeah,
just sounds the same all the time. Like he's
No,
yeah.
great.
I'm not saying no,
It's
I'm not saying you 50 Crown Key. I'm talking about
She's
that
saying
bitch 50.
Gorilla.
Eve is 50.
Gorilla
She's
is
50 years old.
50.
That
I
bitch
like.
came through with them fucking balloons on Mother's Day.
Nah,
Them shit was
that hoe 50 for
deflated.
real.
She 50. But she put her ass in the thumbnail. Like, it's just so weird. Like, why would you want to lead
And
with your ass? Like,
I saw a video earlier. Like, why does she just make those videos puckering like into the camera like this, looking like I'm really feeling myself right now, and like
first of all, I hate
like
the shape of her lips.
that's
Her
like
bottom lips look
but
like the
no,
head of a
it's like
penis.
something a
It
I
teenage.
do.
can't.
She does
It's
like
all.
teenage TikTok videos at that age, man.
Yes.
What
Right.
kind,
It's
Eve,
somebody young.
that's the biggest favor I'm gonna do for you. Like if you take anything I ever say seriously, listen to me. You attract what you are. I
Mm.
repeat, you attract what you are. What are you looking for? You think an 18-year-old is that what you're looking? What are you?
Oh.
What do you think? What do you think when you're making like they're gonna look at a dude's gonna look at you like a 20-year-old dude gonna be look like, all right, there go a cougar or some shit. Even though we already know we're not gonna even be mean enough to affiliate you with other animals because I'm feeling kind of good right now. So I'm gonna say this, right? You need to fucking watch a lot of Kevin Samuels. You need to like he
She
was
would never watch that.
he's a blessing. Like that man left a legacy of videos. Watch them. They're made for you. Made because you think if you really believe you're a queen, right? Then why aren't you looking for a true king? Why are you conducting yourself like you're looking for a degenerate? Because that's all you're going to end up with. You keep it up.
But
Cause
first of all,
when she thought she found the king in one of them York men, no, that nigga left that old ass bitch.
no, she
No.
thought she found love in Rose Gold Jesus. That's the shit that killed her to this
That
day.
too, she did.
That
She
killed
did.
her.
I
Right.
remember
Yeah.
when I seen the disappointment in her face when she found
Yeah.
out he was married.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
yo, she hurt.
I grew a certain respect for. I'm like, I know he might have been like a little bit of a puppet for certain things, but watching his videos, it's crazy. I was watching his videos the last 3 weeks, and then leading up to the notification of that, I gotta because no matter what his agenda is, the outcome could be good because what he's telling people is 100% right. Like especially like I know you girls don't like maybe believe in being too submissive, but as far as getting families back together, he's giving people the proper guidelines. I believe that. That's all.
There's nothing wrong with being submissive to a man, but the
Yeah, I
man
mean,
has
I'm
to
not
give you
talking
something to
about like you
submit
get
to.
to.
Absolutely.
Right. You
Right.
Yeah,
gotta
No,
be
yeah,
Mississippi,
no.
right?
I could
I'm
be
you want me to
submissive as well.
submit.
Yeah, right. I'm not saying like get the shit beat out of you if you know
Right.
beating
Oh
them apart.
no.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
like
about all that,
nah,
but
hell no, no, never even raise your hand. I'm saying this there should be like good communication, right? People know their role. That's all. That's it. That way,
I think that's
people.
what's missing with a lot of yeah, I agree with
You know, if fathers were in the households of even say 10% more of the homes than they're in, what kind of world this would be, a country especially, like to start with.
Gorilla, do you hear that? You fail as a mother. You did not provide a father for your
A
sons.
woman cannot raise a
Mhm.
woman. You can't make them.
Can't
You
raise
can
a
teach them.
man.
You can't raise a
And
man.
that's why they in the cars talking about they running down on people and all of them got long rap sheets. And you know what she said? She said, so what my son got record? They have the charges they supposed to get. They live in the hood. What?
huh?
What?
I heard
Yeah.
that they have
You
typical
heard that
hood.
shit,
They
They
have
right?
have the
typical
The
hood
charges
charges.
charges
they
they supposed to
supposed to
have.
get.
They match that of the other people in the hood. What is it? A
What?
competition?
Yeah, like she literally said that
And you
shit.
see why black people won't go nowhere for real.
Uh-huh. But see, and that's the thing that I don't even want to get back to that panel. And pardon me, my brain is all over right now. I'm high, y'all.
Yeah.
Doc, why you keep taping for her? Like, Doc, somebody get Doc Simney on the phone. Why you keep taping for her?
That's why I
Because you
got
know what,
mad the
Doc?
other night. Shamrock was
Doc,
dead
you know
wrong, and he
what?
did the
Me and
same thing
you,
with
we
her.
cool. We cool, Doc, but I'm going to call it straight. When you was over there with JB Gunner, these are the exact same bitches y'all used to talk about, the welfare
That's a
queens,
fact.
all that
Yes.
fucking shit. This
Absolutely.
is
Yes.
the type of
100%.
bitches y'all used
Spot
to
on.
talk about, and
Good
now it's
call,
almost
Keisha.
like
That's
as
spot
soon
on.
as somebody
He
says
might be,
something
but you
about
know what?
her,
Doc might be entertained by that ghetto ratchet shit. He might
Maybe.
be entertained
no,
by
Kind
it's
of.
it.
almost
I
like a
think he is.
protective
I think he
cloak.
is.
It's
Right.
almost like a protective cloak. Like, oh,
Right.
as soon as somebody
Now
say
she can
evening,
use that.
oh, how would you
Right.
feel if somebody talk about your kids? Fuck that fucking bitch. This is the ghetto queen. This is the rhetoric that you guys talked about and shared on JB Gunner's channel. This is the type of shit y'all was against, right?
Right.
Y'all was saying y'all were not racist. Y'all was against certain people taking advantage of the system and XYZ. So
Yep.
this is the bitch that perpetuates black ignorance, black poverty, and fucking criminality in the neighborhoods of America. And you have taken this gorilla under your wing and you have put her in a cage and you put a bow around it to make us look at her like, look at this beautiful gorilla. No, nigga, she's a piece
Right.
of shit. Like, let me tell you something, Doc. I fucking filed my taxes. The deadline, I think, was the 18th this year, right? I always wait to the end. You know why
Me
I wait to
too.
the end? Because I never get a refund,
Yep.
right?
Me
I
either.
never get a
I have.
refund because I always fucking owe.
Oh
My
yeah.
husband and
Yes.
I
Every year.
always fucking owe
I
every
haven't got a
fucking
tax
year.
refund for over 18
Okay?
years. I haven't got
All
one for
right?
18 years running.
So, yeah, facts. So, and I'm just talking real shit here, right?
Right.
And I'm not going to, bragging a bullet. I don't need to
No,
do that. I like to come on here and fuck around.
honest to God, I
At the
mean,
end of
I
the
asked about
day,
one penny.
we own businesses. We own businesses. Am I going to come on YouTube and be uploading what's going on in my businesses and where we get paid
No,
for? No, I'm not. But best believe there is no earned income credit. We always owe fucking money, and our fucking taxes pay for bitches like Gorilla to
that's
have
horrible,
unlimited
and
food
that's the
stamps
worst
for
feeling in the
her
world.
and her
And then
bastard fucking
how would you like?
sons.
Then how would you like to have this all in one day? Have them not only disrespect the fact you
Period.
do that, then you got people like what I'm pissed about, and I come to find out this is the 1609 dick sucker with
What?
my uncle Freddie fought for
Uh-huh.
this country. My great grandfather, on the day of my grandfather, not my great grandfather, on the day of his funeral, military funeral, this fucker's running around YouTube with his picture in the avatar, talking to creators like, I'm very worried about Gregory. Like this, that's
That
a
shit's
sick.
crazy,
That's
man.
not crazy. That's, say there's the different word, crazy. That's sick. Big
Yeah.
difference. Like I could not. Could
Yo,
you ever like create an avatar with like this? Like, and these people knew it was the day of his funeral, right? And like create the
damn.
avatar, then have a conversation with like Doc, like, or somebody, whoever. He was in so
Um,
many chats that I'm concerned about Gregory. If you see Gregory, tell him I'm looking for him. This man was just buried that day.
yo,
Wow.
that shit crazy, yo.
I don't even,
These
keep in mind.
people
I don't even.
crazy on
I don't make
here.
videos about people. Like what would be your need to? You must love that. You would have to like either love me or hate me. Either way. Why do you have so much feeling
Well,
for me? Why
let
do
me.
you why do you feel so strongly about me?
It's the trolling for me,
It's
and the thing
weird,
is,
man.
we be blaming no funny shit. We be blaming other people for trolling, and it be like a lot of them trolls be gorilla. I'm telling y'all, yo, y'all
Right.
never
Well,
believe me. A lot of them trolls be gorilla,
her and
man.
him, her and him. Hey, Keisha, her and him,
Right.
her. Let
He's
me tell you
stupid.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. A1 guarantee. Those two work together on their trolling. Believe me, that's a team. That's why I brought him up.
Mm.
They're a team. Like
Ah,
that's the closest she'll get to
yo,
Mary right
people
there.
crazy.
What did you do to him
What?
though?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
You just
And
breathing
I
and
was
then,
I was thinking, because as a byproduct, you always inherit lab beef, right? So I'm thinking for a minute, because Sage and Dose are going at it. Dose is calling them the cop car, where we're collective, people are collectively. I'm thinking it's Sage. So I apologize to Sage for that accusation. There's some things I might have to hash out with him other than that.
mm-hmm.
But as far as that goes, 100% no, that wasn't Sage.
Damn.
Was not Sage.
That trolling shit to me is so passive aggressive. Like it's
And
so
I
passive
always
aggressive. Like
own
just
my
say what you gotta
actions, man.
say. Like
It's sick, man.
yeah,
What
these
it
niggas,
shows me, if you do that
yeah,
on here, it shows me, like, if I ever like walked up to your grill, you would shit your pants, and it would be like on from there, and it would be. And the more
shit.
scared you are, the more I'm gonna hurt you.
That's
Mm.
crazy as shit.
So
That's crazy as
and
shit.
I know a few people, that are aware of what this character looks like, enough to where it's only a matter of time. That's one thing. Not only will I never forgive, I will deal with off of here. I won't even say another word from here on out. That
These people crazy as shit.
that's beyond personal, and I didn't make it that way. Evidently, I mean, I don't even make fucking videos about people.
Right.
That's the point. Like, I mean, where could you develop that much animosity? I'll tell you where. Back in the day on Cavalli's panel, this dude said to me in the back chat, he wanted me to do a scripted argument with him because it was good for content, and I refused. He was mad.
Mm.
That's the only interaction I ever had with him. And the other thing he could be mad about is I outed the fact that, why would somebody come to a sector
Mm-hmm.
that's fighting pedophilia with the name 1609, knowing damn well the building that Bambata so called ran through 1,000 little boys is 1609 Bronx River Projects. That's the address. That's where he got that name.
Mm.
And he didn't like that I put that out there. I blew that up because nobody realized it until I
Man.
said something.
So he initially was trolling her son.
Initially, yeah, that's how he found. That's how he
Mm.
found us.
That shit crazy. These
Wasn't
people
trolling us.
nuts, bro.
He was trying to
But
get a wrench.
why? But
He
why?
was trying to get on his good side.
But yo, this is something I'm trying to figure out. Like I said, my
Mm.
thoughts are all over the place. Why is there a fear on you? Not even say YouTube in this sector to say shit against certain people. So what if they make a video on you? So what?
Yeah, I don't
Some
even
niggas
care
be
about
really
that.
scary. Like they be like,
Right.
oh, don't say
Right.
nothing about this one. They gonna make a
Yeah.
video. I don't give a motherfucker.
I don't care about it's the
They gonna
Grown
make a
family
ass
that
men,
video.
when they
grown
take
men.
it,
So
yeah,
get the
they go
fuck out of here,
too
man.
far, man. That's
Weird
all.
ugly motherfuckers,
They
man.
gonna make a
You don't
video
never
on
see no
you.
fine. You don't never see no good looking niggas on
16.
here
Who
doing
was
no fucking.
talking
It's always
about
the ugly
1609?
niggas that want to
Oh,
do shit.
yeah,
Fuck out of
Always.
here.
Grizzly Moolah seen 1609, and he was talking about the way that motherfucker looked yesterday,
But
and I
he
know
said,
he said that motherfucker. I know that motherfucker don't never get no pussy. Looks like the Thing. He said you know the Thing, the
oh,
comic book character.
yeah, that's
And you know
crazy.
what? He did that shit to Grizz based on Grizz saying fuck 1609. Like, you know what kind of weird delusional ego you got? Fuck 1609. I said it. Not
That
what?
shit crazy. This YouTube shit is wild. Gorilla, let me
1609.
let me
He
let
has
me reiterate this, Gorilla,
no
because I know
original
you in here.
content. All he does is clip other people's shit and upload it. Shorts. You gotta make shorts.
Listen, y'all niggas, all y'all niggas be swear got shit going on. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Listen, at the end of the day, Gorilla, you're mad. You're not happy. You're very upset. And that's why you sticking to Grizzly Moolah chat like fucking Gorilla Glue. That's why you sticking to Doc Simony chat like Gorilla Glue, bitch. Nobody don't fuck with you out here. Okay? Period. You are the resident house nigga on that channel. Yeah, I said it. You are the resident house nigga on Doc Simony's channel. That's all you are. You a fucking spectacle, bitch. You're a spectacle. You're a
Let
fucking
me ask you
minstrel
something,
show.
Keisha. Would you say DC33 is the male representative and she is the female representative?
Who is DC33? Who is that?
What, you know, Darky Coon? You don't remember that?
Nah, I did.
Yeah,
I
yes,
don't
you
even know
do.
who that is.
You gotta be kidding me. You don't remember DC33?
I know who he is. He's not, he's
Right.
nobody to talk about. Like, you
Okay,
know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I didn't even know he was around.
I'm saying
Yeah, I
it. There,
guess.
I said it. I said it.
Yeah, I know.
I take ownership for the
No,
Darky
that's
Coon.
fine.
Fuck him.
I made that
Fuck
name
man.
up. People was mad.
And I know people could, yeah, you know what I'm saying, react. That
Yeah, she the
motherfucker,
resident coon over there.
troublemaker,
Like,
yeah.
yes, Doc, yes, Master, they
I
bothering
told
me.
her she a mammy.
Don't you mess with my good nigga. No, she
I
don't push
told her
that
she
meat
a
picking
fucking
in. Don't you
mammy.
mess with her. Oh fuck. She doing all type of fuck in this sector. And then she go swinging over there on her fucking vine back over there.
I told you. He's stupid.
She go over there dragging her knuckles back over the Doc chat for protection. After you done did, she was on her platform yesterday. I love Doc because he's fair and he's a king and he comes on YouTube and he deals with who he wants to deal with and he deals with his family. Like, you know what the fuck he doing in his fucking house, bitch. You fucking you stepping fetch shit ass bitch. You so scared of white people. Look at you.
She would have said anybody that had her back, she would have said that great family guy about. Even though
he's a great family man, and he's a man's man, and he like bitch. He's on a fucking platform.
This the same person that said a victim is doing okay,
right? But she's the same one that calls Doc Simony a slave catcher. She called Doc Simony a fucking slave catcher.
Did. Of course she did.
That's why you in captivity now, because he done caught your dumb ass, bitch. You fucking gorilla. You literally are the fucking representation of the mother of Bebe's kids. That's what the fuck you is, bitch.
Oh my lord, yes.
You's a ghetto, dirty, black, nasty, primate-looking gorilla, hairy back. Big back, Bisha, bitch. That's what they called you, you nappy-headed bitch. That's what they called you your whole fucking life. You hate yourself. That's why you got 8 kids. Because any nigga that say hello to you, you open your fucking Grand Canyon and you let them bust off of you, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You are useless. Look at your life. Look how old you are. You up at 1 o'clock in the morning frying hamburgers in Crisco, talking about you talking to your man, but you just said that was your brother, bitch. You are very lonely, nasty bitch. What nigga with any common sense would want a fucking overweight, undereducated, fucking obese, 49-year-old fucking gorilla as a woman? Show me a picture of you and your man on the town and he wearing hard bottom shoes and you wearing red bottoms, bitch. You can't show that. I can cook good. Of course you can cook good. You can't afford to go out and eat, bitch. Of course you cook good. You a resident house nigga. That's what the fuck you is, gorilla. I don't care. Nobody can change my mind. You want to beat up on us because niggas done beat upside your fucking head ever since you was 12 years old, starting with your stepfather, bitch. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the real shit. Fuck the other shit. You got pregnant at 12 and had a baby at 13, but your life is wonderful. Bitch, you don't got no fucking balls.
No balls.
Prove to me that you have vaginal walls. You don't.
Oh, yeah. I said she got no balls. You said no walls. My bad.
No walls. When she opens her mouth to talk, that's the size of her pussy hole. Is you shitting me?
Oh,
is you shitting me, bitch? God. You can't even go outside without a wig and fake eyelashes. You look like a fucking baboon, bitch. Look at the flare of the nostrils.
Wow, flaring.
By the look of your nostrils, you come from the deep, dark jungles of the Congo, bitch. Look at your lips. Your lips look like a penis head, bitch. You have a personal, permanent indent on your bottom lip that looks like the fucking mushroom head of a fucking cock, bitch.
Like, it is disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Why does
you
it
wide,
point,
bitch?
Wow.
You wide, bitch.
God,
that bitch is shaped like a mini fridge. Where's your waistline, bitch?
Oh,
you got a nerve to put that transsexual ass in the thumbnail? It's all type of hair and boils and pimples on your ass, bitch. Huh?
She said shotgun.
You show your face. Push your fucking mug in the thumbnail. You won't do it. Any nigga that fuck you, bang you the fuck over, put a pillow over your head and put a foot on your neck and tear your booty hole the fuck up. Because your asshole too fucking wide, bitch.
Bend over
fuck
and
you talking about these YouTube streets, bitch.
That's crazy. Diamond,
you
imagine that
sick,
position.
Bitch.
I just did.
That's a wild position.
You sick
Bend
fucking
over with
bitch.
a foot on your neck. That's some yoga shit there.
Word up, because they don't want that bitch to turn around. They got their size 12 foot on her fucking neck.
They got it covered from
Eat
all
the
angles.
fucking pillow, ho.
It's like a robbery. They don't want to be seen or see. They don't want to look at the face or it's like a literal
dusty bitch. So much she gonna fight. You ain't gonna fight nobody, bitch. Your face look like all I had to do all my life I had to fight. That's what the fuck your face look like. You fucking silly from the color purple looking ass bitch. Look at this bitch's face, my nigga. Look at her fucking eyes. Why her eyes so close together? You look like you got D syndrome. I ain't gonna say the word out. Yeah. Your eyes are mad close together.
I know one of them eyes look like she got a lazy eye.
Bitch had a stroke in her face. I
got the cuckoo for the chat.
Let's
put the cuckoo bird unfiltered pickup in the middle for an effect.
Word.
I have it on deck.
That bitch is crazy, man. Let me see.
Yeah, I got it right here.
This ugly bitch, y'all. Ugly bitch, y'all. Look at this. Yo!
Look at that.
Look at the weed.
Come on now.
Come on. Look at gorilla.
Look at her. Let's slide it down.
This is what frying chicken and everything else 1, 2 in the morning look like.
This is
what's cooking yams and lamb grease look like.
I always am prepared with visuals.
That's what that shit look like.
Class is insane.
Yo, That bitch
this
was
look and this
cooking.
picture right here, this is what driving off with somebody shit in broad daylight
Right,
look like.
if the police would have
That's
seen
what
her,
robbing somebody
they
look
would
like.
5150 her with that looking 2
That's her
million
without that
straight up.
filter crown king. That's her without that
The
filter
motherfuckers
crown
say
king
that's
and her
Photoshop.
eyelashes
That is
on.
not
No,
Photoshop. Crown
that's
Key,
key.
somebody
That's
said,
some
That's her
key.
Crown
That's
king.
Key.
somebody key. That's
Somebody
somebody
was like,
sitting
I was like, y'all
backstage
lying.
with.
Somebody said they caught that shit in one of her
Yeah,
lives.
they got that.
That was
That was
a lie that
backstage.
she did.
That was caught
Crown Key,
backstage.
that's real.
I got
That
it
is
from the
real.
source, 100% real.
Oh shit.
That's not
She
Photoshop.
mad
That
as
is
shit
real.
right now, y'all.
That
She mad as
the
shit.
goatee is even real.
Yo, I cannot
The
take it's the chin hair for me. It's the chin hair for me.
Right.
Yo, like that whole look like Sherman Clump. No, that is real.
That's a fact.
That
That's
is
definitely
real. There's nothing fake about that
That's
picture.
Sherman.
It's nothing fake about that video at all. Somebody said they caught that shit on her live. And
Yo,
like mind
man.
you, she looking back. She's looking at the camera. She saw that shit. Now, was she smiling and laughing at? I don't know. But that bitch saw that looking back at her.
That's the only word, kooky.
Yo,
Her
I'm
name should
sad.
be Kooky.
Yo, I'm sad. Yo, she look crazy.
Kooky.
Like that hoe smiling and laughing like she
like
do
a
this
madman. Not even like a mad
That hoe
woman, a
smiling like
madman.
somebody told a joke or something. Like she just knows
Yeah,
she
like
do.
she was laughing
Bitch, look at
hysterically.
you.
Yo, I'm sad.
Yo, what was that? Wasn't
Gorilla.
it a female on Babar? It wasn't no
But
fat hip hop type
Big ball.
female on Babar.
Hey,
That
but
bitch
I'll tell
fat
you
as fuck.
something, Key. She puts up a Photoshop picture of me with some fucking weird hair thing in front of my head that I never had in my life. I never put no blonde shit in my hair. You nuts?
She's mad. She's mad. You know what? She's a hurt gorilla, right? Your whole life you was in captivity and now you free, bitch. Huh? Your whole life you got abused and stepped on and shit on. People laughed at you because you had short hair. You look crazy. You had fucked up clothes. Right, bitch? Right, bitch? Your moms ain't had no money to take you shopping, so that's how you ended up with a baby because you was fucking that older man for beef patties and cocoa bread. Right,
God
bitch?
damn.
That's what you was doing, right, bitch?
The
Huh? Everybody
hustle.
had a turn on you in the fucking Bronx. Right? They used to call you Eve the fucking sleaze, right, bitch?
Damn.
Easy Eve, right? You fucking
Right?
easy bake oven pussy ass bitch. Huh?
Easy bake
Everybody pop they dick in your mouth and your fucking pussy. Your pussy's a fucking electrical outlet, bitch. Everybody put their dick in your fucking pussy, bitch. Fuck you talking about out here. You're not official at all. Huh? All you want to do is fight motherfuckers, right? You want to fight us because we don't like you. Right? Everything you saw was violence because every nigga done went upside your big coconut head, bitch. Who the fuck want you? Look how you dress. The bitch was walking through that fake restaurant with clogs on. Bitch, clogs? Are you a nurse? Is you a fucking nurse? Why are you walking around with pink clogs on? Look at your footwear, bitch. Look at your footwear. Look at your shoulders. Look at your shoulders to your waist ratio. You fucking shaped like fucking refrigerator Perry, bitch. You look like a football player. You short, stocky fucking bitch. You look like an ogre. You look like a gargoyle, bitch. Huh? You look like a gargoyle in front of somebody's house and scare off the evil spirits, bitch. Look at this ugly bitch. You a millionaire with your teeth are scattered in your mouth. Why your teeth scattered? Look at her bottom teeth, y'all. Huh? Look at the top teeth on a slant like she's sucking wild dick. Fuck you talking about, bitch.
Yeah, you always
you suck your thumb.
That's what we trying to understand that. That's what we trying to understand, 702.
Right.
Why don't she get it?
Wait, who wanna fuck her?
What?
Am I reading wrong?
What?
I don't know who wanna fuck, but don't nobody like her. Who wanna fuck her?
Fuck her.
They
what
just
nigga
wanna
fuck her?
Who flirting?
You
Who is on here really flirting with her?
Nobody. I saw.
Doc, Arsene.
Yo, what up?
What up? What Pappy?
What's up, KK?
What up? Doc Arsene might hit it if he drunk on them twisted iced teas.
Whoa. Is he all right?
Yo, Doc Samini,
He
dog.
like her.
Yeah, that nigga.
He likes Eve. See, the
Yeah,
thing
he
with
do.
Eve is Eve has fucking fantasies. Then indulge me for a minute, y'all. Right? Because I'm dissecting this fucking bitch. We gonna slice this bitch up like a pie, and I'm gonna take the first slice. This fucking dirty bitch. First of all, would you have dreams about Doc Simony fucking you? Is that it? Is that it? And people who are easily offended, please close your fucking ears. Please. You want to play out that whole old South plantation fucking shit, right, bitch? That's what you want to do? You want Doc to sit on a porch in a rocking chair? In a rocking chair. Huh? Yep. She want to do cosplay, y'all. She want to come through with her head wrapped up with a long skirt running down the motherfucking field right into Master Arms. That's what you want to do, bitch? Is that what gets you off? Because I don't understand what is the infatuation with this married white man. Huh? What is the infatuation with this married white man?
And the eight sons they're in the field while Doc drinking lemonade on the porch.
She mad. She mad as shit. Bitch. We done with you. You know how your baby fathers is done with you? We done with you, bitch. Go away. Go away. There's nothing to prove. We don't care about your fake restaurant. We don't care that you got the blicky. We don't care that you're going to run down. Right. We don't care about your sons. We don't care about nothing.
Yeah, I
want to
know if her sons approve of her message about, like, if they want to know where I'm coming from as a son. I want to have a conversation. I want your sons. They can run down. They can walk up, however they want to do it. I want to know what the fuck they think of you, what you doing, and I want to play the audio snippet for them so they know where I'm coming from.
Right.
So maybe I could help them out.
You know what it is? Her sons don't care enough about her, right? Her sons don't care enough about her. Why you don't get your sons to run down on their fathers that left them? Why don't you do that? Right.
Her sons don't give a fuck about her like that because one of them played along with it and claimed he was a boyfriend.
Right. Like I said, you can't blame them. I told you guys they probably been obligated to do that, fight her little bullshit battle since they were like 11 or 12. She probably got them in it, probably threw them into the game.
Let me tell you something. How about this bitch probably never even raised her fucking kids? Remember, she had first of 13. They probably all went through fucking foster care. That's why she don't have a mother and child relationship with her kids.
When was she allegedly in that mental ward for the puddle incident?
1998, I think it was.
So her first one was 10, and she probably had what, 2 more? She had 3 when that happened, right?
Probably like really, 3 or 4.
She's given birth to 9 children that we know of. One is no longer with us.
Right.
What a sin.
But then you got motherfuckers in the chat like, oh, that place was closed. That place is not closed. That mental hospital was closed. How? Niggas called the number and someone answered the phone. Y'all niggas are so emotionally scarred from me. You know what? You know what it is? And you know what? Good for some of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all niggas was so hell-bent on trying to do something to me. Y'all went picked up this fucking gorilla and y'all wanted to make her whatever the fuck y'all wanted to make her, and she disappointed y'all. You see that shit?
Yo, indulge me.
That dirty bitch.
Indulge me. If she got 8 kids, right? How many years has she spent her life being pregnant with 8 kids?
That's like 72 months.
Like 9. Yeah, that's like 9. How many months?
So, with 8 kids, that's 72 months.
Shit.
9 kids. 9 kids. That's 81 months. 81 months. That's 2 car leases.
81 months.
That's 3 car leases.
Divide 81 by 12, and that's 6 years of her life she spent pregnant.
Right, almost 7.
That would be almost sitting there 7 years straight.
She's disgusting. And then you know this ignorant baboon said? She said the reason why she got 8 kids is because her pussy's so fire, niggas don't want to pull out. Like, you actually said that?
But okay, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. But bitch, you sat there and had them kids.
Let me let
Bitch,
Eve
you
on.
crazy.
Let me let Eve on a little secret. I want to let you
Bitch,
in on a little
you sat
secret.
there and had
Eve,
them kids.
from a mature man,
And
right?
you
And
ain't
I'm
got
gonna
some
tell
niggas
you this:
today. Bitch, you
the
stupid.
only time I ever bust quick is when I want to get that shit the fuck over with, and fucking believe me, that's the way that shit happens. Dick control. All right, that's not because the pussy is fire. I want that shit over. The better it is, the longer I want to stay in it, and I make
That's right. Let's talk
I
about
make
that.
sure that fucking
She don't have
happens.
no walls. You're not gonna feel nothing. There's no walls. There is air.
Right.
She has vaginal dryness. It's not juicy and wet.
Right.
Look how she walked. She
So
knocked me to shit. You
basically,
know she got bad pussy.
what's making them nut is the balls, right, are smacking off something. So it's just basically like they're smacking off. It's not jacking off. It's like smacking off, right?
No,
then,
it's the pimples on her booty. When they have her bent
it's
open,
the ridges.
it's the pimples
Ruffles.
and the hair bumps and the ingrown hairs and the fucking. Let me tell you, her booty. You see the picture? She has short hairs.
It's not that. It's she a gorilla, so it's ticks, African ticks. You know, they blood suckers. They be an elephant.
So they be biting the niggas. They jump on the niggas and bite them. And
so
they buzzing off.
What if it's really just dingleberries and weird?
Yeah, dingleberries.
Oh god damn that word.
When gorilla go to the bathroom, she don't use the bathroom. She go into the yard, or she find grass.
So you're
like
saying
any type of grass or
she
trees.
needs to take some of that money
and
get a bidet. She needs a bidet.
She don't know. No, she need a bidet, but she likes to be in her habitat. You see what I'm saying? She likes to go to the Bronx Zoo. She get in the grass and like doodle, and she cover it up with dirt. Yeah, that's what she does.
But she'll throw it at you if you're not careful.
And she like, I don't have any troll accounts. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have 4 phones and you put them in your hands and your feet, and you trolling with your hands and your feet. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. She multitasking.
We shouldn't have trained all these new tricks we got.
She know how to do a lot of tricks. Yo, you know when I knew she was fucked up? When 5 Fifth had that camera and he turned around and put it on her, I was like, wow.
She was on coke that night. She was on Molly.
Oh, her face was so wide. I was like, why is her face like that?
She was, and then Fifth was mad, so you know they was on bad dope. One thing about dope, dog. One thing about dope, it either make you happy or it make you mad, or you just groggy in the middle. Factual, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they was pissed. Like, Factual, you know, he got a bad joke.
What made her meet that nigga? Because she's like, oh, we gonna spin, but how you spinning on me and I'm not in the Bronx? So what really made you meet that nigga? What made you go
right?
And here we go again. This is another married man on YouTube that she's harassing. 5 Fifth. She tried to fuck with Rose Gold, and now she's going after Doc.
And if she would have done the right thing with Fifth, he wouldn't have been ranting and hooting and hollering at the hotel. He would have just crashed in the car.
Why you didn't fix him at the restaurant? You ain't even get that nigga a plate.
Why sleep on your couch?
Right. You know what took me out though? You know what? That's how the nigga was like, he never been to New York before. That's how the nigga never been to New York. The nigga went to the short stay. You know the short stay in New York. It got the bulletproof windows at the you know what I'm saying, the counter. He over this way. He got a reservation. How you got a reservation at the 4-hour short stay, nigga? Bob.
You broke that nigga.
He went in there making
he had a reservation.
He said, I reserved my room.
He was like, give me my money back.
That don't
he was like, call the police.
It was $40. He was hooting and hollering over $40.
He like, call the police. He like, I'm gonna call the police.
He got another person on YouTube. That's the stuff tells me call the police. All right.
That shit is funny as fuck.
I'm gonna call the police.
That's funny.
He said, call the police. Them Indian people was behind a bulletproof glass, rolling their eyes and like, whatever, sir. Yeah. And Gorilla was in her house, worried about me. She's like, I'm scared. Where you at? Where you at?
That's another married man she want right there.
No, she always wants somebody man. She always wants someone's man, like full back. Yo, while she was like, why Rose Gold was in the chat. Rose Gold was like in Grizzly Moolah chat. You know, Gorilla felt stupid. He was like, yo, like keep me out of this. I never told you to bang on Keisha, and I never asked you for help. Like, bitch. That nigga keep rejecting you, bitch.
Right. Repeatedly.
Oh, that's the shelter on Tremont and Webster.
What?
What's the shelter?
What?
The place with 5-5 went in there. Somebody he had a reservation.
That's a shelter.
That's a shelter.
No.
Yo.
Whoa. He said he had customer service on the line for a shelter.
Right.
What shelter has customer service? What they have an 800 number?
Y'all silly as fuck.
Oh shit! No, but no, dead ass. Like in New York, a lot of the shelters, a lot of the hotels, they double as shelters.
That's a fact.
Yeah, they make them shelters.
So y'all telling me that nigga,
you know, they're even putting homeless people in some good hotels right now. You know that.
To my ass.
Yo, that bitch left that nigga. But you know what though? It like anytime you go to a hotel and you see them niggas got bulletproof glass,
right?
And it was a motel actually. That's where the prostitutes go with their customers.
Right, that's what
it's a safety issue right there. That shit all barred up.
You see how unaffected. Did you see how unaffected the cashier was? Because the glass was so thick, there was no threat. That glass was like 20.
Yeah,
they was rolling their eyes at the nigga like.
The man sitting there reading the magazine, looking at the glass.
You know how you saw? You know how you like? No, come outside. Yo, I'm gonna peek. Right. Here we go. Another. Oh, I get it. Oh, pardon my back, y'all. I get it. Because 5-5 from Connecticut and so is Gorilla. Gorilla's really from Connecticut, so I guess that's their thing. Always telling somebody to pop out. How you telling a nigga behind the gun, come outside, I'm gonna beat you up? The nigga like flipping the magazine, like, okay, like, you're not getting your $40. And he's like, I use my credit card. And the nigga's like, it's gonna take 6 or 7 business days. That nigga was wilding in the lobby.
So he had to sleep with his.
It might take
wait a minute.
Weeks for your refund.
So he had to sleep with his car.
Exactly. And you
Gorilla, why you didn't let your homeboy sleep on your couch?
They basically should have just said, we robbed you, all right? Get the fuck out of here.
The nigga Fifth was like, he's like, I'm staying here till you get off of work. Like, nigga, the nigga get off at 4, nigga get off at 6. This overnight shit, fuck, nigga, you drunk.
Yeah,
you're not gonna share this.
I'm not leaving. He said, when you get off, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember that. And the nigga looking at him like, nigga, I just clocked in. Like, you gonna be here for 8 hours. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Oh, my God, I remember that.
That's a classic video. Is that video
I
still
forgot
up?
about that shit.
And Fifth was already drunk. Fifth was like, he was about to pass out right there. Anyway, Fifth was tired. He wanted to go to sleep.
You ain't seen that video. He was about to get robbed, though. He was about to get robbed. That nigga came outside. Listen, first of all, you know that nigga from out of town. He from Connecticut. He don't know what it's him for on Tremont Avenue. He came outside with his motherfucking cigarette. And he like, yo, man, he talking to some random nigga. He like, yo, that's crazy. They don't let me in. The nigga like, yo, let me get a cigarette.
The nigga asked him for a lighter.
The nigga asked him for a cigarette.
He asked him for a lighter and a cigarette.
And let me tell you what happened. The nigga asked 5-5 for a cigarette. Now, mind you, if you're outside of a building, right, and you're smoking a cigarette, you know the rest of the cigarettes is in your car 3 blocks away. Are you gonna walk 3 blocks to get a person with a cigarette?
No.
Yo, the nigga was on live. The nigga was on live, and then the other nigga walked 5-5's car 3 blocks to get a cigarette. Like that nigga could have robbed you.
Goes,
Like
right, you should have backed out.
then he goes,
You should have backed out on
one
it.
for the road.
Right, just put that. You know what I'm talking about?
3 blocks down.
he was scared.
Didn't he give him
You know when he was scared? Because
you know why?
Wow. At that moment, when that nigga started walking like halfway down the block, 5/5 couldn't turn around because he knew he was already on camera and that nigga could have robbed him. Yo, that nigga fucking gay. He got the cigarettes and gave that nigga like 6 cigarettes. I was like, yo, man, Black Power, woo. That nigga
positivity over everything. Positivity over everything.
Then he handed him a business card. He handed him a business card that said the Nubers on it, right, with his number.
Yo, I hate when he say we gotta get to that bag. Yo, twin, you remember what he used to eat every day? He's like, look, y'all, I'm eating. Like, nigga, your mom just made you a plate. Like, I just got like, him in that U-Haul truck too. Like, it was a Tommy Hilfiger for me. He act like that shit was Gucci or yo.
He was like
Tommy remember he said he been hustling since he was 9.
He was 9. I was like, yeah, okay.
And that Maserati shit, he was like, I'm in Tommy.
He was able to buy. He was finally able to buy Tommy.
You know what it is?
Still got that white car.
Right, and you know what it is for me too. It's the gold. It's the gold grill, and then how he cock his hat to the side. I just want to slap his hat off.
I remember one day you imitated him. I was hollering. Oh my god!
When I did the impersonation of him?
Yes, I was laughing.
Yeah, I put my ass to the side and it.
No, but why they said his teeth? They said his teeth was made out of brass. Like, I was like,
you say brass, God.
They was horrible. Oh man.
You remember when he used to stay at home and I am her was working? And she come back from work. That's why I said somebody was busting her ass on.
Can I read this comment? Because I find this to be true and other people want it read. He was going to different people's houses for plates, and I'll say further, he was recording it, and he had a different chick every day.
Today I got pork chops and white rice. Yo,
he was on some real jail man shit, like some real. You remember when he used to say, "Yo, I did jail. It's nothing. I'll go back." He's like, "I'll go back to prison." Like I was 20.
Yes, Shucky. Like, yo, Shucky. Yeah, that's right. She's a gang member. Yo, we used to have fun on him, man. Yo, guys, remember that day we killed him? Yo,
oh man,
but he was
you know what it is with Steph, yo?
I figured out what's wrong with Steph. His ass been around. I want to do. He still had that damn car.
I think that's a troll account.
Yo, that's not a oxygen fanny pack Steph Wayne got. I figured out what's wrong with him. That's a feeding tube he got, twin. He only can do liquids, bro.
Listen, no funny shit. Anytime Steph Wynn go outside, he got that purse around his shoulder. That's oxygen. That's portable oxygen.
You got it in the bag, you stupid.
Yeah, it's portable. It's portable.
You know they got to smile like that.
Yeah,
he could only walk about 10 blocks, and he always be running out. Like when he come back to the house, he always be about to die. Like, cause he be going through the fun.
Anytime he do his intro for his shit, he always seem like he just ran a mile. You don't hear that shit? He like, start Win in the building.
Start Win. You better stop burning weed. You better stop burning weed in your house, nigga. Like, yo. You know the helium tanks? That nigga got a tank in his house with oxygen. Light another blunt in that house, nigga. Watch that shit explode, nigga. With that
helium tank. Steph Wynn, you crazy, nigga. You was about to die talking about bullets got him. Like, what's up with people on here?
He was in the hospital, man. He was in the hospital, man. Banging on bullets got him. I was dead.
Like they still gotta cuss out they enemies and they about to die.
Yo, right. Doc Samini did it when the ambulance came. Hey, yo, what's up with this section? Y'all niggas upload when people die.
Like,
Yeah, when y'all people die, y'all be on live. When y'all dying, y'all be in the hospital live. Like,
like yo, like
shit
a
weird.
bitch, like you literally had a bitch run behind some robbers and get them on video. They could have pulled out they blick and shot her on live.
I'm crying. While I was in the hospital, remember Diamond? You was like, who was holding the phone? You don't remember?
Oh, like, yeah, who the fuck holding the phone? Either the nigga had it propped up on the damn table talking shit, or somebody sat there and
somebody was sitting there holding it.
Oh shit!
Nigga had oxygen mask on and everything.
What the fuck was he making? He was making a video from critical condition. Fuck is wrong with these things?
In a hospital.
Dying.
These people they want their last words to be heard on.
And you know that went on
SS. Fifth was in the hospital and uploaded.
Oh
yeah. Fifth was in
yeah.
the hospital. He uploaded.
Right, and Grizzly was in the hospital. You remember when Friend Joe went to the hospital too? Friend Joe's like, I got a sharp pain in my head. He was like, it's right here. He's like, not a regular headache. He was like, it's right here. Yeah, like, and I was like, you need an MRI, nigga. They need to put you through that machine, French Joe. He was like, it's a shot. It was on live at first, and then when he got to the hospital, the doctor was like, yo, what's up with you? And he was like, I got a sharp pain in my head. He said, the doctor was like, French, those know I'm not lying. The doctor was like, French, is it a headache? He was like, no, it's a really sharp pain and it's right.
Yeah, and this 504
that shit really happened.
I swear to God. No cap. He was having headaches on live before.
Wasn't he in the emergency room on live? Yeah, he went.
Yeah, he was sitting down there, with the fitted on. Yeah. Word.
But why do people upload? I don't understand. Why do they upload from the hospital? Like,
for cash app. Yo, it's business. It's business. So then they be like, drop the cash app. Get a little 50, get a little 20.
Remind me to do that next time I go to the hospital.
Right.
Yeah. Gravity Takeout was so mad at Mr. Skinny. The nigga girl was getting
Gravity Takeout.
Well, his girlfriend was having a baby delivered, and it was a stillbirth, but the nigga was live. The nigga walked back in the room like he was like this. He was like, baby, you need me for anything? And then he went back like, yeah, fuck you, Mr. Skinny. Mr. Skinny came back and said like, he like, yo, bruh, you not even there for your bitch and your kid. Just yeah, I'm telling you,
it's all about you.
Take it serious, man.
Like, bro, your girl delivering a baby stillborn, and you arguing with Mr. Skinny, bro. And then he walked back to the room.
Taking this shit too serious, man. It's too serious. No, you know when I knew this shit was getting crazy. Sidebar. One day I was in uploading my page, and I was walking down my block, and Gorilla said she gonna run every license plate on that block to find out where I live at. Like,
right. She meant that shit too.
No, she meant it. She blew up. I'm pretty sure she blew up all the license plates. So I'm gonna find out where you at, Bisha. I'm like, shit. You gonna run every license plate?
That's appropriate to this sector, Sage. Mental Health Month is in May. Oh my God.
Yes.
No wonder why.
Hey, that girl on her panel, the transgender, I figured it out. It's the one who always coughing and choking and swallowing and spit. Like she got bovid. She got bovid, bro. Like
but she sound like a straight man. She's a pre-op.
Yeah. What I think it is one of these.
She was burping last night.
Right. It's one of these sons. This is what it is. It's one of these sons, and they had a transgender. They had a transgender surgery. Yeah, they had the surgery. So he got the tits right now.
She was talking her shit, you know, her usual stupidity.
It's the estrogen pill.
He was like burp. He was fucking burping.
Yeah.
I was like, and then he didn't even try to really sound like a woman.
And they came back. They came back at the festival. The food truck.
Help me with the context.
They had back the food truck.
You ever hear when Gorilla thinking she like this bitch really thinks she banging? She goes, you guys are very heinous. you know the bitch has a, she's really so wrong with her head, right? Something wrong with her. She forgets her words. This is exactly what she does. She goes, "You guys are very heinous," and she started giggling. And she goes, let me stop. Bitch, you forgetting your words.
Yeah. She's like, you guys are very
violent. I will beat you belligerently. I'm like, oh my God.
You guys are very malicious. You guys are very malicious, and you guys play numbers and schematics.
She crazy, man. She watch her. She will start giggling. She was like giggling because she don't know and she can't fit a word in. You know what I mean? Like when she talked, that shit is like word salad. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? And you and Moosey, yes, I'm gonna run down on you and
Step Win said they can't fuck with us when we not. Step Win was like, they can't fuck with us when we not trivia bad. Y'all ain't asked one trivia question yet.
Schematics means to simplify something. Why would she be using the word schematics in any context other than
she does not understand the word. She heard it somewhere. She liked the way it sounds, and she repeated it.
Oh my God.
Just like she says, heinous. Exactly, Sonny. Now everybody knows. You know when I bang, I'm like, ah. Now she's doing it. And she don't even know how to do it. She be like, aha, like what?
Yeah. I heard that.
Bitch, you're 100 years old, like.
And then she is decrepit. You're very decrepit. Like, I hear that word in a while. Like,
decrepit. Oh, you know what, Diamond really put her age together. What's the word you said she be saying? Y'all be jiving. Y'all jiving?
That I heard that bitch use.
That's from the 70s.
Yeah, she like, y'all be jiving.
Jive turkey.
Oh my God.
That's from
How old is this bitch?
She's fucking with JJ's lingo now. Good times.
That whole
right. 74, 84. Like, yeah, she's from the 70s, bro. She's from 72. She's definitely 1970.
That whole 71. A year
71, yeah.
1971.
Yes, Crown Key. Y'all jiving.
Yo, you know who she reminds me of?
I heard her say that shit one time.
You know what she reminds me of, bro?
Listen to her. Right. When she get to talking about raising her boys the right way and all the other shit, you shit.
She sound old. Look, I'm the Mac. Yes. She built like Florida Evans. I'm the Mac. You ain't lying.
Oh, damn, my bad. I can't highlight.
Oh, Florida.
Pull up a picture. Pull up a picture for outside.
She's not half the woman Florida Evans was, though.
Of course not.
Florida Evans was, she kept her
home. Florida Evans always did something to be in the hood. She always wanted to be in the hood. That bitch was a
Florida always saved the day.
No, Florida ain't always saved the day.
James always saved the day.
So they could always stay in the hood.
Right. That's weird.
Who remember the song? This is really it's hitting a soft spot. Who remember the song of Good Times? Who remember the theme song?
I do. Who sing me?
How we which one we okay? Just looking out of the window, watching the ash flow. Oh,
you know we got the
then you see the Norman Lear
in the Good Times.
Norman Lear. Easy credit reform. Good time. Scratching and surviving.
702.
Dr. Nini, you can't take this from us, man.
Lucky we got him. Oh, that's Gorilla.
Good time. Yeah.
Oh, so her name is Gorilla Evans. Oh, all right.
I wonder if Doc Arseny, I wonder if Doc Arseny ever seen one episode of Good Times. A person like Brittany Lauren.
No, he probably did.
Don't chat for him, twin. Babs, y'all think Babs saw an episode of Good Times?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because she been around a lot of.
The sidebar of the motherfucking sidebar. Now, remember how somebody exposed Babylon?
Yeah.
Now, I just found out that Eve and Babylon is fighting, so she conveniently exposed Babylon. Yo, this bitch is a demon, my nigga.
You know what? You know
see
why
that
she did
shit?
it?
Because I didn't even know
She
they
did it.
fighting.
Hey, Keisha, she
Wow.
did it. She did it. Listen, because
Wow.
Babylon spoke to me on Tommy's panel. That's why she did it.
Right. She got mad.
She got real.
Yep. She got mad.
Babylon and me had we talked and everything was cordial and she was infuriated.
She beefing with Suan.
Suan tore her ass the fuck up.
Right.
Suan said, "Get your goofy ass." Oh shit, Suan tore her ass. But listen, think about that shit. She got into something with Babylon. Now all of a sudden, Babylon's information is exposed, and we all know that Gorilla like to dox people with her hands and her feet. She dox people with her hands and her feet. Yeah. Yeah.
All 5 limbs.
She don't like white women either.
Shucky.
She don't like no white woman, bruh.
Because it's competition.
Right, with the complexion, the education.
Did you hear what she said about Suan? That's how I knew she was jealous. She said, "Oh, Suan wants to be the only woman over there with Doc." Like, what? The only woman is other women in the chat?
Right.
Right, yeah, she's jealous.
Suan already got a man.
Jealous, yeah.
Right.
Now you see that troll account that comes in 300 pounds, Suan?
That's her.
That's Gorilla, because all of a sudden Gorilla begging on her like, "Bitch, you 300 pounds." Woo, woo, woo,
right.
Woo. Yeah, that's her.
Because nobody be really chewing Suan no more, like, you know?
Sue him though.
But those are the troll accounts. And you know what's so funny? And you know, I don't know, Crown Key still in here. I've been saying Gorilla was Crown Key. I've been saying that. When she fell out with Crown Key, yesterday she called Crown Key Crown Key. Bitch, that been you. I've been said that shit though.
Why you think you don't see them in my chat no more? Because I blocked them.
Fact. I definitely believe that.
Yeah, she got mad. She's like, "Yes, Crown." I say, "Yo, this
you know
bitch."
What? You know what? She lies so much. She can't cover her own tracks, man. That's why she always gets caught up. Yep.
Can I make a PSA? Can I say something off topic real quick? But it's on topic.
Yeah.
This is to Francesca. Do you see how the sector could move on without you? Like, it's multiple things going on multiple people's panels. Wait till Twin come back. Factual doing his thing. Diamond doing his thing. Everybody's doing his thing. Like, the sector, so you don't got nothing going on over there. It's not interesting. You even want, I'm going to segue back into Eve because you even want her over there. You're so desperate. No one cares. There's nothing going on over there, but y'all can take the floor back.
I heard she was in the lab now.
Yeah. Y'all can segue into that.
She literally said she's gonna go to Camden and have him get fucked up at the barbershop. Literally on Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, now she's in the lab. Crazy.
Can I give my thoughts on that? I think that's a match made in heaven. I think that will work out.
Shit.
I think that will work out real well. I think that you both, French Dose and Eve, you should pursue each other not only on YouTube, but you should pursue each other off of YouTube as well.
But why you
she gonna line that nigga? She gonna line that nigga when he watch. Yeah.
Because
which is now she can get her light skin baby and all the other shit from him.
Right. I think
she can't have no more kids.
I think they function on the same level.
Okay.
That's why I
want to say some sidebar to sidebar. We can get back to that.
Great segue.
Great segue. You know what's so fucked up? Like, we all know her and Crown Key, they was cool at one time, XYZ. All it takes for a little misunderstanding. She's like, "Yeah, bitch, you mad because I got kids and you can't have kids." Like, she's so vicious. Like, this bitch.
Yep.
Like, this is a bitch. Like, if you see her in real life, you would really want to storm her out. Like, yo, like, what made you even go there? What made you go there?
Right, of all the places in the world.
Yo, man, listen. I've been told y'all about this
and then she took it to her mom too, which kind of touched me in a way where I had to go,
but this is the shit. Man,
like, these people try to disgrace people for loving their moms. How weird is that?
Right.
She's doing that. She's saying that to Crown Key because She doesn't have a mother. Her mother passed
Yeah,
away.
that makes sense, man.
You see? So she's angry at anybody who has their mom. She's mad as shit.
She's projecting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. She
projecting and reflecting.
Yeah.
Look at
childhood drama. Childhood trauma into adulthood. Childhood trauma into adulthood.
Facts.
Yep.
She always got to prove to us. She always
how you get robbed on Mother's Day weekend?
That's a fact, Key.
That's a big holiday to get robbed on.
That's important.
That's a fact,
Don't ever let anybody shame you.
That's a fact. That's nasty ass. She's just nasty. She's nasty.
That's a virtue and a quality. That's not a fucking bang.
That's a quality.
Somebody for loving.
You know what's so crazy? She is the one. Listen, she's the bitch that will sit in your chat and laugh at you and be coming in your chat with a troll account insulting you. That's her. Yeah. That's her. Listen, think about it. Everybody go back in the time machine, right? Before Gorilla was really heavy in GTP. First of all, niggas' channels wasn't getting struck like that. Niggas was not getting strikes, right?
I showed the receipt.
Nothing.
You was not getting strikes. Number two, people wasn't getting troll heavy like that. Not like that.
Not anything like that.
And then she started doxing people. She started doxing a lot of people.
And the doxing.
She doxed Sage.
That hoe say she doxed some motherfuckers to run down on them.
What the fuck?
You know what? Gorilla Cyborg, Gorilla, I know you listen. Come close. Bring your gorilla face close. I almost gave you a little bit of credit that day. I lost my cool on Gabe's channel, and I actually gave you an addy to come to, and you never came, bitch. You came the day after. That's when I really knew you was a fucking pussy. Right. I knew that shit.
Right.
I knew that shit. You literally stood in front of buildings that was not over here. Then the very next day, you went to the real location. Bitch, I'm not there.
God,
but I was mad at myself even falling for that dumb bitch.
Nah, she spent the night. Don't give her that much credit. She spent the night out there that night. She put a hoodie on to act like she changed her clothes.
Evil troll herself in the chat. I've seen it.
Oh, that's true. She do troll herself. She talks, yes. She will talk to herself in the chat. And I'm like, look at this bitch trolling.
She started arguing a whole lot of bubblegum. Why you think you don't see her around no more? That's her.
Well, you think all out of bubblegum is her?
She started arguing with that troll account.
See, at first I thought that, but then I'm like,
well, why she never hit a link? Why a lot of these trolls, we give these trolls too much credit. We need to do a strike on some of the trolls. Why none of the trolls get the link?
We got some cool.
We got trolls that's been trolling for 4 years. Y'all talking about Queen don't clam up, but y'all been typing for 10 years.
That's true.
Put the link.
That's true.
It's stupid. Y'all been typing for.
I feel like we give people wrenches. We giving people wrenches in chat that we don't even know. That could be another content creator.
That should not.
You don't even know how they sound.
Yo, bro, all the wrenches are content creators.
You know why I thought she was real? Okay, this is why I thought she was real. Okay, this is why I thought. One day I was in Gorilla chat, looking around in the zoo and shit. And then I seen bubblegum. She said, "Oh, I keep messing up your name. Is it a lot of bubblegum or all lot of bubblegum?" This must have been a couple of months ago. Now all of a sudden she's your sis.
Right. Where was the guy like
this?
Right.
I love you.
I love you. I love everyone. You are my core supporters.
Ooh, I got her. She said, I got her. Pardon me. She said, "Oh, y'all love a person and y'all follow a person y'all never seen before. But all these new trolls is her sister and brother. You feel me? You never seen them."
And the trolls that she loves, she never heard their voice before.
Facts.
You don't even know if it's a woman or a man. It could be another content creator just infiltrating your chat. You don't know who the fuck is there. Like on some real G shit. You know what I'm saying? At least, okay, you don't want to camera. Can we hear your voice?
Right.
Can we hear that you're an actual person and not a bot? I love
right,
you.
We still never heard Carlton. We ain't hear Carlton talk. We ain't hear a lot of people, bro. We need to go on a troll strike.
Carlton, I don't even know if I got him blocking this shit.
We need to go on a troll strike, bro.
Yeah, let Carl.
Like for real, because Carlton somebody, he running up on somebody July 22nd We don't even know who he is. Nobody heard his voice.
The date up. He moved it
Weekend
up
at
to like
Bernie's.
June 15th.
And then look how we timed Sam off a little bit, like cool off, bro.
Where's
Water
Sam? Where is Sam, y'all?
It's nothing going on. Like it's no value, nothing he could bring. Like everybody knows, like frisbee tossing. Like here you go.
So Sam don't come around. I didn't see Sam today.
Did he come in the chat today? Did he?
He popped out. I think he came on my link when I was at the beach park. But still, he can't do that strategy no more. Like I've been to what he's doing, so I just Russell Westbrook him.
Okay, so Sam is cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Only thing, he cool.
React.
He is
cool.
And why you don't like him? React.
I told him. I said, yo, you need to slow down. Huh?
React don't like him.
I know React don't like him no more. But I told him, I said, Sam, you knew you need to slow down. You're gonna start making enemies out here. Relax.
You said it early. You said that shit early too.
I've been told him that. I'm like,
chill you said it early. Diamond said it too.
I like the fuck shit. He said he liked it. He liked the fuck shit.
You know what threw me off about Sam? I ain't gonna hold you. Like when he was in Doc's chat, that's why I had to pop up on the scene. I was like, what you talking about? You got a problem with Gorilla? Fuck you talking about?
What?
Let me make this clear. There's nobody on here I will fuck with if you fuck with Gorilla. And that's a snap. That bitch is insane. She's insane. Like that's one bitch that no. Oh shit! Look at I'm the Mac. He said Mark been in the upper room with Kylie. You know Eve allegedly gave him a pound of weed,
right?
Get a pound of weed to bang on me, and he smoked up that K too. That nigga wet. That nigga Collard Greens is pushing up daisies, dandelions.
He's stupid ass.
Right, and Steph Wynn came back up, so that means. And yesterday too was like I ain't seen him at the link in a while, and he now out there, right? So he told Eve to let me up, but she was scared. But that nigga back, so his pack must have landed. She probably set that nigga out some oxygen. Feel me? Yo, what if Step Win? What if it was some Step Win people who went to rob? Who?
That's really Tommy.
Yo, what if it was Step Win people? Collard Greens didn't get the pound, and Step Win didn't get the weed, and they sent them crackheads there to rob the stove. You getting robbed by crackheads, bro.
Rob the stove.
She might have kidnapped
robbed the stove. Like, what did they say?
Unblock me, zombie.
Right. Let me go. Let me see if I can block you. I mean, I'm sorry, unblock you.
Yo, they took it. Hey yo, the crackhead took a catering order, a drill and paint cans. Let me just word. She's like, anybody want a soda? Anybody want juice? You got left? Yeah, they talking about, oh no, listen, check this out. Check me out. Y'all see that little Subway shit? What she do is like, she know where people work. Like her man work at Subway, he the manager. Right? So they finna remodel. One of her kids work at Subway, yeah, man, they finna remodel. It's nighttime. It's never no customers. Right? So notice how she did that. She's like, look at me. It's always during demolition or always, you know what I'm saying? So anybody can upload saying that's their store real quick and walk out. It's a short.
You know what I think? I think she just be trespassing. That bitch be trespassing on somebody's property. She don't have nothing to do with that property at all. She always in there odd hours, like bitch.
And it's always niggas there unloading the truck. Yeah, we bringing in new equipment. Yeah, we bringing in a new. This fish cost $35,000. Now we got you.
Oh, that's lawsuit for real, y'all.
Tommy, and why is he calling?
Give me a story.
Get real slow.
Yo, Factual, do me a favor. Factual, do me a favor. Type in how much does it cost to get a regular Subway or at a private one? Because you remember I typed in how much is a weed license. It's $250,000 an application. And a felon can't have that application. So Eve, you don't have a dispensary. But who has $250,000? But who got $250,000? Who got $250,000 to spend on the application? They can say no, and they still keep the money.
Fuck out
And
of
then
here.
imagine a storefront.
Yo,
Rent gonna be
Diamond.
like 10
Oh,
bands a
she
month.
must have went live.
Diamond, like
Somebody
I
said
said,
she's
I don't think
live
she
right
owned
now.
that business. She be
She don't.
trespassing over there.
Yes. She
She
walked
was
got,
walking
it's
through
got
that
to
place
do.
yelling and screaming.
Come
right.
on now, we talking about
If
it's
she
about
She's
to be
live
June,
right now,
ho.
yo.
Come on now.
yeah, if
You
she
got
hired
She's
workers,
live right now.
if she
from
hired
you
workers,
broad daylight. Come on now.
Nobody
right.
cares.
Hey,
Nobody
y'all
cares.
remember when
Right,
she was
right.
when you remember when she was paying that night? Your kids was paying after that damn road trip. If you got workers, why they paying too? The baby mama was paying. Everybody paid, and it was
You
nighttime,
know,
damn
I'm telling you,
hours.
she don't own that spot, man. She trespassing
They
after
work
hours.
there,
How
right?
you walking through? How you a boss and you walking through
Subway.
your business and you yelling and screaming, talking about shut up, that's what you saying? That's what you doing, bitch? You
But
lying.
hold on, clearly they don't think she shit. Look how them motherfuckers are old man even robbed her. Come on now.
Wait, did you? Let me say this, because you know what? When you just somebody just brought up the bank,
Factual. How much the
I
Subway
gave
cost?
her the
You
challenge.
unblocked Tommy?
I went into the vault. I gave her the challenge. She never met it. If you own a bank, why can you not simply do what I did? You see what I did? I went in there. You see, I filmed it, and it was that. They trust me alone in there because that's what they do with That's what they do with platinum customers. Why don't you
Losa!
meet the challenge? That's all. Do it. Meet the challenge. There's Tommy right there. He got unblocked.
Yo, Tommy crazy. Yo, Tommy tired of the fuck shit, y'all. Huh?
Tommy
Tommy
is
tired of the
escaping.
fuck shit,
Tommy's been trying to
y'all.
escape for weeks. And then,
He
oh my God,
tired.
what happened to me the other day on Doc's panel? That was very unfair. It
He's
wasn't
like, he
Tommy's
tired,
fault.
boss.
What wasn't Tommy's fault? Like me,
Boy
I don't even understand what people are
say
Tired,
he
saying.
boss.
tired,
You
boss.
tired, boss?
Could
That's
somebody in the
fine.
chat
Close
tell
it
us
out
how much a
good.
Subway costs in New York?
You know,
How much
we
is a
been
Subway?
tired of that hoe. For real.
What do you mean? Like for a token, Cavalli?
No,
What,
a
stealing?
Subway like a private Subway, not the token. She said she getting that new restaurant. That was a Subway building, bruh.
What when you a franchise? That's like
What?
Yeah.
Oh
175,000
my
start.
God, I can't.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
nobody could just
Is this
get
like? But
regular.
is this
Yes,
the location of the
It
bank?
you know I'll tell
That's
you
not
I can tell you
normal,
exactly
bro.
what it is. It's 75K for the name to have the franchise, and to get started after that to supply the place with food, all your overhead. That's another 100K.
why
But once
are
that
Right,
we?
rent.
But why? Okay, I get it, and I can appreciate y'all, doing the checks and the balances and shit. You know what I
but
mean?
why are we
She lives and
entertaining it? I'm not
Gorilla,
entertaining.
Gorilla lives in tenement housing. If you can afford all these businesses and you own a bank, why the
Yes,
fuck don't you buy a house?
she will never
Why?
do that. Florida
I
Evans.
will
That's what.
fucking wait.
But don't forget about all that property in Georgia and all that land she all of a
The
sudden got
bitch
hold
took
of
me
it.
Right,
out. The bitch
right.
took me out
That's
when she
right.
said
And
she
that
owned a
farm.
farm. The bitch said, I own a farm and I own a chicken farm. I'm like,
Ah,
what?
What the
Them
fuck?
pigeons on your roof.
ah.
Them pigeons on your
Y'all
roof.
like
All right.
listen to
Well,
it just like her imagination. Like man, come on now.
She got
but
some smoky pigeons on
you
rooftop.
know why she have a big imagination? Because you got to remember when she was 12 years old, she was pregnant and she couldn't go outside. So she made up a whole life for herself in her room. You see that shit? She's like, I'm rich,
Oh.
I'm beautiful, I'm skinny, I'm smart. This is all things she's not. You understand what I'm
And
saying?
then she
So
got
she still
mad. Like
believes it.
she'll be in the
Right.
mirror and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful," and then she'll be mad and just start stabbing the wall and breaking shit. And like cut herself and
Yo,
just put
you know how
makeup on.
crazy Gorilla is? Gorilla goes to the bathroom in her house and she takes red lipstick and she starts putting on her lips and she starts thinking about me and YouTube and getting upset. And then
Oh
she starts
yeah,
putting it all over her face and she
right.
writes on the mirror. And she goes, fuck Prim
On the
Yeah.
Game.
wall,
Shit.
on the wall,
Oh.
and shit.
Uh-huh.
She need to be locked up.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
needs to be in a straight jacket.
Again.
Crazy.
No, that's not me, Tamar. That's Bunny DeBarge from the 80s.
Yeah,
Elder
yeah,
Bunny.
yeah,
In the
yeah.
heat of the middle of the night.
I thought it was Pam Grier, young Pam Grier from
No,
there. But I
Yo, what
seen it.
kind of medicine they give at the site or
I
like
like
when they get
Bunny.
them niggas like, you know when they shoot them with the needle? Like what be in the needle? Like what's the name of that medicine?
What?
like that they shoot the psych ward people with. She needs some of that shit, bro.
She needs Thorazine.
Yeah, like that shit from the top, like the shit with Johnny Depp when he was on Shutter Island.
But
like
she need to put that shit, they gotta put that shit right in her jugular vein.
Oh,
like it goes through automatically. Yeah, she's crazy.
Word, like she mental, bro.
Tommy Gunn said he talked crazy about your mom. Factual who?
Step Win, and I you know what's funny about Step Win? Step Win.
He is so
last year I told him I'm pulling up to Philly, and I told him let's keep this between you and me. Just give me a place to show up. He ran from me. He way before.
How he ran with that portable oxygen? He ain't run nowhere.
I don't know. He didn't run far. He collapsed somewhere, and I couldn't find him.
He ain't give you no location.
He wouldn't give me no location.
The only reason he lied out Eve because she sent some dirty pictures of her pussy.
And he know he's not supposed to be eating that diet, bro.
I have a person.
Step Win, no, the doctor told him what to eat, bro. Like he just sloppy, his head, his face, his teeth. Like he got that face like Step Win. He looks stink. Especially when he wear a Kango hat, like he looks stinking good. His hygiene.
You know what? I bet he smell like beer.
He look like one of the bad boys. You know, Cool Rock
like
a from the Bad Boys. He look like that nigga.
Like
he look like that nigga. Cool Rock from the Bad Boys. He look like one of the Bad Boys. Like his fucking teeth.
Right.
He look like he look like when he gets drunk, he piss himself.
Grizz's panel talking about
like he smell like piss, like the nigga. You know he look like.
You know what he smell like? You know when you be in a hood and it be the bums in front of the store and they smell like sweat and beer coming out these pores.
Yo, he the bum from the
back. Like he must be. He must
be the bum.
That's what he smell like. That's what he look like.
Yeah.
He the bum from above the room when Pot came and ate that nigga face off.
Wait, what you said? So she thought it was somebody with
there's no regular bathing or showering going on there.
Yeah, and he wears khakis, bro. You see how the pants?
That Win can't take a shower.
Yo, twin, you see how the pants fit on him and how the shirts? Like you see his like body, like pause, like the khakis size 50 waistline.
He got a diabetic body.
Yes.
Big abdomen. Yeah. But Seth Win can't take a shower because he got that pacemaker. He can't get it wet. Now, he takes a sponge bath. That's why he always must
Very spongy. Real spongy. And he had the same sponge for 1 year. It's not orange anymore. It's doo-doo brown. It's gorilla.
You see that nigga sit? Yo, his house look like the Sanford and Son house. That nigga had a tire. He had a caution tape in his house, a cone, anything. That
the house
dirty as shit.
Yo, did you see the summertime? Yo, go look at this video. In the summertime, the nigga was sleeping right next to the AC, dog, like blowing up the. Yo, his head was right there.
It's the Kango. You know, it's the Kango for me, man. It's the brown tooth. Like, it's not even like the tooth is brown in the back. Like, nigga, Step Win. I know you in here. Come close, Step Win. Go get some baking soda. Go get some baking soda. Get some peroxide. Mix it around.
Right.
And leave it on your teeth. That's a cheap white.
Put some Clorox. Put some Clorox bleach in that bitch, nigga, and get a Brillo pad, nigga, and get to work. You need some Ajax in that motherfucker, nigga. Put some Rid-X in your mouth.
You know what Step Win look like? He look like Step Win look like a piece of beef jerky. He look like a dried out piece of beef jerky that come in a big bag.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The teriyaki one.
Like an expired gym.
Wait, don't they still make those strips that you put on there and they completely like bleach your shit so much that it almost
No, that shit's not gonna work for me. It's not gonna work for him.
Right.
TH3 gingivitis is not gonna work.
Oh, yes, the gums is compromised. His gums is melting.
His gums are receding.
Yes.
When Steph Win brushes his teeth and pus comes out his gums and the pockets like pus, getting blood.
Yes.
Let's
Hey,
talk
he
about it.
brushes his teeth. When he brushes his teeth, his gums bleed, so he don't like it.
When Steph Win brushes his teeth, he don't even brush his tongue.
He used to
Of
make
course,
videos about
right. He didn't
nobody
know he
but
had
Bullet
to.
Scotty. You know what I'm saying? He used to call Bullet Scotty Dan. And that stood for two things. It stood for dirty, but it's not. It stood for actually that.
Listen, I don't know any woman
dirty ass
that will fuck Steph
He
Win.
had the nerve to call somebody dirty.
Look at his nails. Look at his face.
Yeah, you know why he's shaped like that too?
Steph Win looks like he has a colony of bugs that live in the pores of his fucking face.
Yes, imagine his
bugs.
Imagine his ears.
Like a honeycomb.
That nigga ain't clean out his ears in years with a swab.
Oh Lord.
Why his voice sound like that?
That nigga got nose hairs. Because he was hard, he got mental. He mentally challenged, bro.
Why is he banging?
He be eating gorilla butthole.
Can you see him at a job? Like, where would he work? He can't telemarket. He can't work where he got to deal with customers. But I'm just saying, if he was to get a job, you got to put him to the back. Like, he'll more like push carts. He'll probably be a greeter.
He stocked the shelves at Home Depot.
Nah, that's too much thinking for him. He got to read. You got to read what you put it at. You got to organize. You got to unload the truck. You got to use machinery. You might have to multitask. Like, he can't work.
You know what he do? He's one of them niggas that go to the supermarkets and make sure all the Pepsi logos are facing front. And make sure all the Dorito bags is in line. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
They could be identified properly.
Or like, Tommy I can see him doing sanitation. Like, he trash
Hold on, y'all. Tommy said he screen recorded. I screen recorded all I needed of the bolos tonight for tomorrow's show.
Nice.
Who?
Nice.
Is Gorilla part of the lineup?
Yes, she definitely is. Tommy's on Gorilla's heels right now. That's what he's trying to tell you.
Salute to Tommy, yo.
Yeah, Tommy.
Doc need to open his eyes to this Gorilla, man. Gorilla, wow.
Standing ovation for those that standing up.
So Tommy, is it true that Dose and Gorilla is teaming up in the lab? Did you hear that?
They should. I encourage that strongly.
Wow. That nigga just called her Toby 2 days ago. Like, you know what it is with her? No, indulge me for a minute. This fucking bitch has such a low self-esteem. Like, niggas can really do anything to her and she's gonna accept it. Right? A nigga can shit on her, she gonna keep going back because she don't think worth shit.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, she worth it. You got my show, slave. I'm mad she called Doc a slave catcher.
Right.
She called the nigga a slave catcher. Then she was like, Doc is solid. He cares about his family. He's a man's man.
Right. Yeah. Family.
Not for how the fuck people listen to whining for 2 hours. Like, really is weird.
Hashtag family.
Oh my God. You know what, Sage? Like I said, you know how we come in here, we bang on each other, we laugh. Like, she's not even funny. Like, when you sit on her live, she's draining. She's literally draining. She's miserable.
It's depressing, man. Like, who could be cheered up or laugh at her? It's not funny.
You know what I think? The people in her chat that watch her, they watch her because their lives are fucked up, and then when they watch her, they know their lives is not that bad.
Like the
you know what I mean? Yeah, they're like, damn. Like, I'm fucked up, but this bitch is really crazy. Cool.
And then she's trying to copy shit. She opened the live like, driving, showing, see, like, this is how New York looks. Look at the skyline. Like, bitch, ain't no sky, ain't no clouds. The shit looks dark.
Okay, so we're gonna take away her New York card because bitch, you not from New York. You from Connecticut. That's number one. She don't even talk like somebody from New York. She's like, yeah, because Keisha's always talking about my daughter. My daughter. What's a daughter, bitch? It's a daughter. And when you guys want to talk, talk about, get your Connecticut, Bristol, Connecticut head up out of here, bitch.
Her and 5 Fifths got the same accent.
They got the same accent.
They trying to talk like they're from the city, nigga. Y'all not from New York or Jersey. Stop faking that shit.
It's that Bridgeport.
She talking about my daughter. Who talk like that?
She wants to know trivia. Ask her some fun facts about the Bronx. Let's see her education level.
She can't tell you.
Let's see her
The only reason
education
why
level.
she live in the Bronx is because her Section 8 voucher is for the Bronx. That's it.
Right.
That's
They were
it.
supposed to put it in
You got
Harlem or
Section
something.
8. Yeah, you got Section 8 in the Bronx, and it only works in the Bronx. You can't even move to Brooklyn or Queens. You got to live over there, because that's what he said your voucher is good for, bitch.
Right. The
You're mad.
certificate
You're
is
mad.
only covered.
Wow.
Certificate.
And then the bitch
Wow.
trying to flip the script. She like, oh, Tommy, Keisha always calls you a lobster. That's a nickname I gave her. I call Tommy Lobster.
Even a bang though. Tommy laughs at that.
I'm like, Tommy Lobster. That's not a bang, bitch. You mad? You're not in on a joke. You're not in on a joke. You left out again, Gorilla.
She's trying to stir the pot.
Right, and she talking about your business. She's like, yeah, you said you work for the state and you had a program for people. And where's your bit? Like, bro, we already went over that.
We already went over that.
Like, she hating.
Yeah, she always wants me to, exactly, Tommy. She wants, you know what? Because she exposes her life, she wants me to expose mine too. Bitch, this ain't 10%. I'm not doing that. I'm enjoying laughing at your life, bitch. I'm good. All your failures. You've been opening that restaurant for 2 years, bitch. When is it opening? Where's the bank? I mean, really.
Yeah, the bank is
everything but that restaurant.
But you know what, factual? When we was blowing her up, everybody in the section turned a blind eye like we was lying on her. We was like, oh my God. Me and Diamond even called the real estate people. We
if any one of us did half the shit that she's done, right? We would be crucified. It would be over. People would be like,
right away. Facts.
Listen, if I would have came on here and said, yeah, guys, I bought a bank. Bring your lying. They would have banged the shit out of me. When Gorilla opened the bank, they're like, congratulations, sis.
Right. I could actually like really buy it. I'm just saying, and they would still say the same thing. I could buy a bank, prove I bought a bank, and they would still be on me about it. She
said her father left her millions of dollars.
No, I ain't buying.
She said her father left her
and the building. And the building.
But okay, but 8 kids. So how did the split work? If you left the millions, if you bust it down at 8 brothers,
right?
Like if it's 8 brothers, all of them got $1 million. Like how you bust that down?
885.
She said she will remember. She said she a millionaire
on $1 million.
Right. She's rich.
All right, come on, bro. She got.
I never seen nobody driving a Kia with hubcaps.
Look,
bitch, you ain't got no fucking rims. You ain't got no fucking rims.
Hey, yo,
everything she in is a rental. She, you remember when I called in that Hyundai EcoBoost? The Ford Fusion. She was in the Ford Fusion.
Look, there's no sunroof. Where is the sunroof?
There's no sunroof. Exactly. See y'all in screaming with a car with no sunroof. Right. Right. You know what it was for me? When she stepped outside that fucking car with the hubcaps and the bitch was wearing Doc Martens. That's how you know she old. Doc Martens.
Right. But yeah, with the rubber
this bitch is the clown.
Yeah, a 1 million divided by 8 is 1 1/4.
What she talking about, Sage? She talking about how we're vile.
And decrepit.
Decrepit and vile.
Dry. We're dry. Decrepit.
Yo, I'm mad she fell out with Babs. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Over her being nice to me. Like, what kind of shit is that?
What?
Yeah.
She's
that's
so
why
controlling.
She did it. How dare you take a panel with that Middle Eastern, middle-aged man that does this to his mother.
She said she's not racist, but she called you a sand nigga.
Yeah, she definitely did.
Wow.
And you know what? I say that damn right, and I'm proud of it. I'll be a towelhead, a sand nigga, whatever else you want to call me. I don't care. I don't, because you know what? I was raised properly. If you're not that, then it doesn't matter. You could call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. Those epithets would never bother me, no matter what I was.
She's low. You know what it is? Don't worry about it. Like I told you, she's scared of white people. I keep telling y'all. This is a bitch when she goes to the store, the people in the store follow her around because they know she about to steal. Like, she's scared of white people.
They said it's a funeral.
Who ain't get Little Daryl, her usual culprits, aka Stepwin?
Yeah, definitely.
I got my poor people. I don't need those people. They're vile and decrepit. Right. She always laugh when she lose her words.
Yeah, why did she do that laugh, man? That laugh is fake too. That laugh
is persona non grata.
That laugh is fake, decrepit.
Hey, tight. Yo, I told you when I pulled out my popcorn and put extra butter. That day, Tommy was mad dry. He's like, "Yo, don't come back."
Don't come back.
Yo, that nigga had no passion in his voice. Nigga
right.
Said,
it was the no energy for me. Like, damn, he was tired of you. He was tired.
He's like, yeah, don't come back. I was like,
that's when I knew he was tired right there. He was tired.
Right. God
damn. He didn't want to argue.
She's exhausting, that's what.
No, but it was the tone of his voice, like, don't
no
come
energy.
Yo, but imagine how could she go to bed after all of this? Like, really think about that. Like, how could you go to sleep that angry?
Milligrams of melatonin, like. I used to take melatonin.
Like, so imagine when she logs off, like she just goes to sleep, like you mad as shit. So she wake up mad. She probably wake up so pissed.
You know when I knew she was a slime ball? Because you know Knowledge and Key and his wife was going through something while she's over there trying to worm her way in there. Did y'all see that?
Yeah. She wanted him. She tried to get him over there.
Telling a nigga to come to the Bronx.
She called the wife or what?
What she called her a slave catcher. She called her something because she half white.
And then she did say something.
Black man because she half white. I was like,
yeah,
wow,
yeah.
She was in the chat getting at his wife exactly. And we all know, y'all, the old heads. We know Knowledge and his wife always go through it. What do? We stay out of it because they're gonna be back together next month. You know what I'm saying? Like. There's no reason to go over there. She's like, yes, she won Knowledge's Key now. She told the nigga to come to the Bronx. You dirty bitch, you.
Come to the Bronx.
Yeah, salute to Tommy.
And where they stay with?
Huh?
What state? Where do they stay?
They in upstate New York. So you know Gorilla don't have no problem driving up there.
Right.
And she gonna be like, hey, I got Knowledge's Key. Hey, like, yeah. And here go Doc. Yeah, she's sexy. She's hot. Where?
What?
She's sexy.
Yeah, he like, oh, she's hot. I'm like, Doc, stop. Like, where?
Yeah, you know what? He got a fetish.
You know what's so funny? No, I'm not even trying to be funny. No funny shit. Like most, and I'm not gonna say all because I can't speak for all. Most, no, I'm not even gonna say most. Some white men, the one that I come across, they don't like fat women. They don't like fat women, so I don't know what's hot about her. I don't know what, but I guess if you like that ghetto queen food stamp recipient type of chic, I guess. Okay. Look at BXML. I'm missing that logo, boo. I'm missing that logo. She's like, yes, you going back to your leader and Brim Gang is back together. Like, what are you talking about? Go back to your leader. Like, what leader? Like, what are you talking about?
Think about this, though. Like, Doc be drunk when he looking at her. You feel me?
So he got the beer goggles when he looking at her.
So he looking at everything.
She look like Tyra Banks. Oh, okay.
Right. And then look, like, Doc, this ain't no funny shit, but like,
big.
For real, factual, chill. Like, look, 1 second. How much money you think this man invested in drinking? Like, you could have bought a new set of teeth.
No, we ain't gonna bang on Doc.
I'm not banging on, but he always called me this and even today. But I'm not banging on him. I want y'all to get it. I just wanted to say that one thing. That was it.
You want to just interject? Okay.
Yeah, my bad. Right.
Yeah, but he always says she's hot, and I'm like, nah, she's not hot. Let me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, I had to come through. Oh God, what is an Optimus Prime body? It's the Teddy Graham body for me.
Garfield body, like Garfield attack.
Yeah, it's the Teddy Ruxpin body for me.
So what? The Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, like she don't have no titties, like her shoulders, like she don't have no indentation in her waistline, like her butt. First of all, we have pictures of her when she has a flat ass. She got injection. He Cliff, no one should terrify the neighborhood. I used to like Heathcliff.
It's like her butt stapled together, like they got staples in there.
I'm the baby, not the mama. Yeah, it's like
not the mama.
Yeah, not the mama. Yeah. But it's the teeth for me.
Nah, she ain't.
It's like her teeth.
Yeah, they too spread apart.
And the bottom is spread apart, like it's scattered, like piano keys. You know what I'm saying? But the top joint is on a slant, like you know when you go skiing on a slope, like you got to lift off like that shit. But it's like you know she lazy when she's so good. Yeah,
her lip make it seem like she don't got top teeth. So like you know, like when an animal mad at you and it growl like a Doberman, like the part before they bite you, like when they let you know, like it's like like they do that thing, like they got rabies or something, like when a fox like growl, like you know, imagine like a little dog bark, like imagine a little dog like looking at you before he bites your ass. Like that's how teeth be.
And look at brother, I said she's shaped like Mongo. Who remember Mongo from Heathcliff? And Mongo used to wear them small clothes. Yeah. That's her new name, y'all. Mongo. And then she goes, I suck my thumb. Like, yo, she is just so hell of annoying. It's the flare in the nostrils for me. It's the faces she makes. Like, she takes these pictures and she makes like a face like something stinks. Like, it's the wig. Yeah, it's a wig for me. It's a synthetic wig with no lace parting. Like, she's just trashy. It's the nose ring. Like, how dare you have a nose ring and your nostrils is flared? Like,
it's a clip on. It's a fake ring.
I knew she was. But see, but this is what she does. She looks for old. Oh my God. Of course she's gonna pick something old. That's what she does. She doesn't even know how to bang on nobody. She don't know how to bang. You picking up a picture from 13 years ago. Okay. Yeah, rest in peace, Papa Boo. Wu-Tang.
I bet she about to cook right now.
Oh, you know she about to make some chitlins.
You got her mad. She finna cook big.
Late.
Yeah, when we piss her off, she just start cooking and she throw it all away.
Yo, you know when I knew she was crazy? I had cooked a meal. I would never forget this meal. I think it was like chicken with yellow rice and garlic spinach. This is from last year, y'all. Yo, why the bitch? That's my initial page that got clipped. I don't even have that video no more. Why the bitch uploaded like, look at her food, bitch? That was from last year, and why do you have that?
Wow.
I'm like, wow, yeah. The booty is supposed to be vibrating when she talks to Avatar. What do you mean vibrating? But her ass is obese. Like that, if I was a man, I would never find that ass sexy in a thumbnail. And if I was a man, I'd be like, I don't even want a bitch that will put her ass in a thumbnail. Like, bitch, what are you advertising? Is you selling box? Like, what are you selling? Like, I would never.
Bitch advertising egg.
And then, what's his name? DC33 was in the chat throwing shots at me and Diamond last night. Like, why you have an issue? Like, who? What?
Yo, like, Darky Coon.
He want to be relevant.
Like, bitch won't
even talk about. Yeah, like, I'm confused. The whole reason why DC33 had it, because he used to be one of my supporters too. He had an attitude with me because I started talking to Dose again, right? Okay, cool. So now Gorilla is going to Dose. Are you going to have that same energy? Like, nigga, you sound crazy as shit. You sound crazy.
He's always emotional, and that's what I be talking about. Like, there go another nigga that been trolling, not trolling, but whatever you call it. Like, do your page, nigga, get something, do something. You just gonna type forever? Like, here, like, you know? Like, it's weird.
Yeah, he.
Like he always
I don't even
angry and
see him.
mad.
He be in. I don't see him. Do he be in Grizzly chat anymore? Where do I? I don't see him. Where he be at? He's on the Grizzly chat, right?
I think so.
He used
He
to
don't
be
go. He don't be
everywhere.
in there.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever happened to that guy, T.M. Warren? Remember that T.M. Warren person?
I thought
He's
he
still
popped out
around.
one
He's
time.
still around. Yeah, definitely. He's one
Oh,
of the
word?
people
Because
that
I
told
haven't
me. He's
seen
one of the
that
people
name.
that told me about the lab. He's like he'll always be around. Like if somebody does, not like a banging type thing, but if they do a Hassan video and it's like about something, you know what I mean, like topically, that's the kind of you can see him. He's in those kind of comments. You might see him in 10 toes down comments. He's around. He's around.
Oh, okay, but he's done with the sector pretty much.
He was
Okay, because I
long.
used to see him
He was
all
done with
the
it. He was
time.
done with the sector after I think like September or October 2020.
Really?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He
I
dipped
Brother,
out the
I
I
said
saw
he
him
lab.
be
pop
at
out
Eve's chat.
too.
He fucked with
He be
Grizz for a
Tia
little bit.
Warren be at Eve's chat.
Oh no, no, don't no. That's not
No,
my. That
brother,
can't
I
be the same
really
thing.
like anybody that voluntarily goes to Eve's chat needs their head examined. Like I know before people used to go there like, oh, let's get Brim mad, let's go to Gorilla's chat, but y'all couldn't even sit there. Y'all was excruciatingly in pain. Like, yeah, who voluntarily sits in her chat to hear her complain? Oh yeah, DC 33, yeah, he be in there heavy. I know that he be in there heavy. Yeah, he be in there fucking heavy. Fuck out of here. I guess he got a crush on her. But
He
yeah, he
might
got.
do. He might like that shit.
There's some men
Yeah.
who like that ghetto overweight. I don't know. Some men like that. Some
Mm-hmm.
men like that. Maybe he has a thing for gaping holes. I don't know.
Yeah.
At least he didn't name himself after a building where little boys got touched. Who named himself there? I could never. I would never.
I got a little bit of a moral dilemma. Let me run this by you all. It's a real life one, and I'll
Okay.
get your opinions one by one. All right. Now it's 11:28 at night, right? Now
Yeah.
if you needed to go collect some money, right, and it had to be done tonight, and you can't get a hold of anybody like regular, right? And there's somebody like around the age at 21 to 24, and they're already kind of in that life, but I'm leery. Like, would you feel guilty about it? And I'm only gonna have a conversation with this person. Would you feel guilty about bringing them along, like for their age? Would you not?
Bringing them
Is you
along to
are
go
you
Bringing
pick
them
talking
up
about
along.
the
money.
one?
Bringing them along. There's no activity going to happen.
Is
I'm
it a
just bringing it.
female or male?
It's a male.
Is the same thing
Why
with
would he
Just,
feel
wine
just,
guilty?
being
They
just,
an
in
just
the
adult.
bringing them
Hold on, he's
along
an
to
adult.
kind of just watch my back. That's all.
So he the bodyguard.
But yeah, just on a long shot that something ever happened. That's all. I play things safe. I don't leave nothing to chance, especially at 1 in the morning.
What, you meeting up with somebody 1 in the morning?
Yeah, I gotta go just down this thing. I'm just saying, like, I feel bad. Because of the person's age. Like, I don't like, but I need to bring somebody because I want to grab this money now. Because this is the kind of person, if I don't grab it now in the morning, it could be a whole different scenario of what his bankroll looks like a degenerate gambler type of person.
I
So I mean,
mean,
in my mind,
you feel
ever.
safe?
Yeah, I think I don't like to ever corrupt the youths. I kind of feel like sometimes that I would be doing that, But I see a lot of hungry people in that like age range, and I'm just saying, sometimes I feel like getting a whole army together. And would it be bad if I put them in the army? That's what I'm saying. All right,
Wait,
that's
you trying to start an army?
No, well, I mean, eventually, but this would be my first step because I don't like that. Like what I'm saying, I don't like. I try to tell these young kids to do the right thing and stay away from this. But there's this one, two, three kids that are like real hungry, and I'm like, would I be using them in a bad way to take it? Like I'm talking
So,
about, like
but you
I'm
need
not talking.
somebody.
Let me make
So
this
you
clear.
want to
I'm not
bring one of
talking
these?
no drug dealings. I'm talking. Is strictly like gambling stuff, gambling, loaning money with points
You
on it.
probably don't want to talk about that over here, but
I
that's
don't.
like some
I don't.
say less, like
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I just wanted to get
shit,
this.
like
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
even really worried about that though either.
This ain't power, man. This ain't force, man. But you
No,
Tommy
I mean,
some
I'm
power.
trying to understand. So you don't feel safe picking up some money.
no,
That's why,
not at that hour. That's all. I don't like to get anybody
right? So
involved with something.
you wanna bring somebody with you.
Yeah, because I'm afraid if I bring him along, he might like the fact I break him off something, and then he keep wanting to do it. I want him to be clear that this is not going to be any kind of regular thing.
Yeah, I was supposed to already establish that, bro. You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Cause
Right,
what if
Yeah,
you?
right.
Cause look,
I didn't
what
mean
if
You
you
to.
didn't
go?
I
really
didn't
All
know
mean
right,
to
it.
take it
Okay.
factual,
this deep. I
factual.
just
What if
wanted
you
to
go?
get it.
What if you go? The nigga pick up the money. Now you took him to a lick. Now the nigga turn on you, back you down, burn you in
Right,
the car,
Yeah,
leave you
right.
right,
And
parked,
he
right,
and take
drunk
the
right. Yeah,
too.
right.
bands.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Right,
why.
turn
That's
around
why I
and
when
got
he
the.
spark
be
you
That's why I
that.
knowing
got
you
the
picking
You
up
gotta
the
opinion.
be on
That's what I
point.
wanted to hear. Right.
Nigga
Give me
might
when
some
take
he,
more.
your bag.
Give
And it
me
don't
some
matter if
more.
it's
All right, all
25,000.
right.
It don't
Give me
matter if it's
some more.
30,000. The nigga do that shit for
Right,
5,000.
right.
Niggas will do
That's
that
a
shit for a
fact.
step.
Okay, very good. I
A
like
nigga
that.
won't got it.
That's a good, true
This niggas
perspective.
out here that
All
kill
right,
niggas over a double weed. A nigga or niggas
right,
like, I'm
right.
telling people kill you for like, so be on point, my nigga.
all right, so
That's
let me
my
ask you this
point.
factual. Was he
Yeah.
gonna know you was picking up something?
No, no, no. Not. He's not to know that at all. He's just do it basically like you
He
said.
don't gotta know. He can see
Kind
you
of,
come back looking
exactly.
buzz. He can
I
watch.
Right,
He could
mean,
be
right.
yeah,
observing.
true that,
If he watching your back,
Like you
he
said the
seen the
first time,
transaction, my
Diamond,
nigga.
kind of
Like,
like indirectly bodyguard with just a different job description. Just watch my back. Make sure I get back to this car safe when I turn my back and walk
they got
away.
professional
Make
company
sure
for that.
well, no, I know that, Cavalli, but it's 1 in the morning. It's just kind of spur of the moment. What I'm saying, I don't. I thought you guys heard the phone ring. That's why when you guys can't hear the phone ring when I answer the phone, right?
no,
All
I
right,
didn't hear
look,
nothing.
I'm tripping a little bit now. I'm good. Cavalli, you said basically what my only leeriness is about anyway.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. You gotta play
Other than the
smart.
fact, sometimes like just conversationally, topically, like I think a lot of times that what I underestimate the youth. I want to help them, like you said. You made a good point, Cavalli, and they could turn on you, right? Because I find myself afraid to deal with anybody like even under 35, like period. But I'm a lot of people need jobs that are under 30, right? They need work. I like to help people, like
And
especially
how much you
people
was
that's
gonna pay him
I I
to
don't want
take
to
that
say
trip
I
with
don't want to
you?
say right now, Diamond, because that would like that has would have to do with the amount I'm picking. I'll give him some. It would be it. Would let me put it this way. He would be real happy with it. That's all.
Okay.
Sidebar.
Cause
Oh,
you want him to watch your back and all.
Right.
So
Right. Exactly. BX Mill.
right.
And you know what? That's exactly how I would do it too. Especially with something like I just like I never want to get after you've been shot, right? You don't ever want to turn your when you turn your back to somebody, especially right after collecting their money. You know what you're thinking about, like I can't see nothing except for getting in this car and getting because like even if it's not a dangerous situation and you've been shot, you recall, right? You have anytime your adrenaline is up, you have that same. It's like that PTSD type thing. You have that recollection of like how quickly boom 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 things can happen. So I try to avoid that at all costs because I'm not into any type of violent crime. Not at all. I try to avoid violence.
Well, I mean, if you need to go, pick up that money, I mean, do whatever you gotta do.
Right, right. That's right. I like what Cavalli.
Then then go do it.
Right.
Watch your back.
Right. And you know what's crazy? I usually don't even leave the crib after like 8 or 9. I'm usually for the night. Because nothing good really happens outside after like 10. All usually a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, that's when all the bad shit happens. So
that's why
I might even like put my faith in God's hands in full and just let it lay till tomorrow and pray that he don't end up at like one of those after. We got a lot of after hours crap tables. Like I know you got those kind of spots where you guys are at, right? Like when the bars close, you got like your
after hours spot.
Yeah, we call them.
But I'm not into gambling, bro. Like it's risk reward. Like niggas a lot of niggas blow their money, bro. It's like you gotta have money to really be gambling too. Like
you gotta have a bankroll. Your bankroll gotta
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
even on the low level.
Heavy factual.
What's that?
That shit addiction. Like some niggas are just like alcohol.
Do I what?
Gamble heavy, like
I used to bet a lot of sports, but I don't bet anymore. Like 2 years ago, this Dallas Phoenix game that's 68-50 right now, I wouldn't even have been able to pay attention to any conversation on this panel. I'd have been very involved. Rooting for
that's FBI shit though. That's like any other crime. That's FBI involved, like all that side. Like if it ain't Vegas, like, cause I know what you mean. Like that should be a lot of a lot of mafia niggas like always do that point shaving.
But here's the thing now with gambling,
you gotta be on point, bro.
There's so much violent crime, right? That to like, and I'm just saying it's like
that's whatever. Where everything drugs.
But I would rather see like this is say if my son was to get into crime, I would rather see him like be a sports bookmaker. I don't want him to do either than a drug dealer though, or a fucking killer, right?
Bro, he could get a legal. Bro, he could get a legal job where it's that's going on. That's legally, like Vegas. Like, I'm saying it's not a crime if it's like he could work in Vegas, nigga, at a casino or at somewhere where it's legal to gamble. It's legal gambling state, bro.
I valet.
Because this nigga's getting arrested in New York for some illegal shit, where then it's legal in another state when you can get a job getting paid.
You hear what I said, bro?
Niggas gotta be smart, bro.
Valet parking in Vegas was the best. I made more money than owning anybody. With the money I made valet parking, oh my god, and the kind of shit extra little shit people put in your hand, they win. Boom, hold out your hand, extra 1,200. Hold out your hand, extra 500. Another 6. You go home, 3,500 in a night. Valet parking.
That's why Gorilla and French make a good team because they really make it like, if I'm not outside at midnight, I'm not doing something right. Like, yo, it's 3 a.m. We outside. I want to be in my bed at 2. Like, I'm sleeping. Like, while I'm asleep, French.
You know what, sidebar segue into that.
Yeah.
Carlos started his obsession again, guys.
I don't even respond to him.
Yeah, he's on the payroll. He's on the payroll. He's on the payroll.
Yeah, I think they have like the same mental problem. Yeah, he just, he's back to the same shit. I don't know what she looks like. Like, leave me alone. God, what is it with me? What is it? Like, leave me alone.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's
this nigga
nuts.
used to be going crazy. That nigga said he calling catfish on me. Like, nigga, leave me alone. Like,
That's
it's
crazy,
like her
man.
and that nigga got the same deficit in their brain.
Yeah, they
Yo,
sick.
Something
They
that's
sick.
weird.
similar.
Niggas don't even
Very similar.
respond to him.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't even speak to. I don't look at Carl. I don't go to his page. If I see him in the chat, I just don't. He's something else. Like he literally tormented me on here for over a fucking year.
And look at everything French said about him, and he over there like, yeah, French, I got. Yeah,
It's something because
Remember
it's
French used
something
to do that
really
voice?
wrong with
My
him.
neck with a butter knife. Remember he used to do that shit?
yeah.
It's the fact he got a video of him trying to. What is he using? Some tools. He got like some
What?
scissors, like some type of. What the fuck
And he
he
know
got?
he not supposed to be
He
using no
got some
sharp
karate
objects.
tools. Some shit trying to cut his neck again. It looked like he had rust on it or something.
Oh my
I might
gosh.
be exaggerating. Y'all, I might be exaggerating.
I can't. But
But
no.
it
But
was rusty though.
it's
You
like
could have caught an infection.
you know. It's like Gorilla has like the people that are crazy like her in her chat. Like how? Like no. All jokes aside, indulge me. Right? I know everyone in your chat can be a fucking moron. Like, do any y'all, not y'all, but people in her chat, do they ever sit and think like, yo, this bitch is obsessed? Like, oh my God. Like, yeah, like y'all literally sit
They know.
They know?
They have to know.
You think they
would
know?
have to know. Some of them would have to know. They would have to know. Like you would
So
have to
why
have
are
what
they
you
indulging
know
this
what
behavior?
you know what cognitive dissonance is. They would have to have that cognitive dissonance
Right.
is detached from any type of discernment so strongly that they would have to be borderline retarded not to know that this is sick.
Yeah, and then they tell her, like, oh yeah, you know, they're hating on you, and yeah,
Right.
they're
They
jealous.
don't
Like,
even care. They don't even care what's going on. They just want to have somewhere to type. Don't you get it? You
that's
get
a
it.
fact.
You
That's
get
a
it. That's
fact. They
just
want
what
somewhere to
they
type.
don't care. Why
Like,
do you think you think anybody shows up to the lab to hear people talk about Charleston White? Like let's be honest. Does any raise your hand if you give a flying fuck about what Charleston White does? Like Charleston White, if Charleston White said tomorrow, kill every Lebanese Sicilian person in the world, I wouldn't care.
Right.
I wouldn't care. So why do people hang on to what these people say, to where people are 75 to 100 people making videos on the same people getting absolutely nowhere except for blowing.
I would respect
All they're
that
doing is
more.
blowing the person up bigger.
I would respect that more. If Gorilla made uploads about Charleston White, at least as a topic. Like you're talking about people in a sector of like 30 people. And you're pretending that they are bothering you. And they're impeding on your life. This bitch actually said in Grizzly Moolah, I will be nothing without her. Huh?
What?
Yo, the fucking delusions of fucking grandeur. Like, she's crazy, man. I will be nothing. Who are you?
I wouldn't even know who she was without you.
Right.
Yes. Who are you?
Didn't she come in your chat?
Yeah, she acted like I knocked on her door.
I remember the first time Cavalli did a live on her. I was on his panel, and he kept saying, I kept seeing Eve the Beast Beauty, or whatever the fuck the name was, typing in the chat, going berserk, and I'm like, who the fuck is that?
You know, she's the type of person that needs to be put down like a dog.
January 2021, Keisha. So I didn't even know who she was in January 2021.
Wow.
I knew everybody in this chat way before January 2021.
Wait, which was that brother eye? He's pretending
2021, Sage, September 2020.
But what is Brim
Gang?
Carlos said
this Brim Gang shit again.
Breaking news. He said breaking news. The is the new Brim Gang 2.0, guys. What
the fuck?
I quit.
Yo, who said that?
Carlos.
Yo, he's
He's
psychotic, bro.
pretending to fight the Brim
He said,
Gang.
but this time Cavalli's in the group. That's what he said.
But it's no Brim Gang. What the fuck
It
is he
ain't no
talking
group,
about?
like,
They
yo, we on
crazy.
this shit. Wow.
That's
This
Like
shit
y'all,
wild as
y'all
hell.
miss Brim Gang that much?
they want to resurrect it.
Yeah,
Bring it
they
back
don't want
from the
that because
dead.
they ruined their life. They don't want that. And the
Oh Lord.
crazy part
They
about
can
it,
have
she's
that
on
shit.
her channel yelling and screaming like,
She
"Bitch,
Right now,
mad
nobody
right now.
right now.
Why? Nobody bothering you."
Roll up a blunt on her, twin. Roll up a blunt on her ass.
No, I already smoked. That's how I was
Right
acting
now.
goofy
She
before.
mad.
She got
But
step wind. She
nobody
got
even bothering her
She
though.
got
That's the shit that got me
step
tripping.
wind over there, and she got DC Darky Coon in the chat going berserk.
For
What's he
what?
going berserk
Yeah, he
about?
mad.
He's been
Why
mad.
is he upset?
He's because he says that we're all trash, hot
What?
garbage. Right,
But you a grown man, like
right.
bothering
Your
him. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, who
son's
are you?
molester is
He's
still
so
alive.
angry. He's always mad
He's
too.
mad. He's
Very
mad. You know
invested.
what
He's
it is?
No
He, you know
matter
what?
where he
Don't
at,
pay
he
no attention to
mad.
him. Don't pay no attention to Darky Coon. He's a chat person and he wants to be validated to have a reason to speak. Like, nigga, please. I forgot about you.
75.0 rabbit. Step win in the building.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's almost like they want to be part of something that they know they won't be accepted in, and they're upset about it. They're upset about it. The sad part, have you ever heard Gorilla? This bitch even tries to laugh like me. She tries to talk like me. Yeah. Yeah. This is a mental fucking like she doesn't even, she's like an empty shell. She doesn't have anything for herself. It's like she came across me and I'm the epitome of
shell of a
greatness.
former, like it's like it's like the residue of a person that used to
Not
be there.
residue.
It's a former
Oh my
shell of herself.
He said residue.
It's a residue. It's a residue.
You know what?
It's a heavy residue.
She's like, not residue. God damn.
Heavy residue.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Sage. How she was on a soapbox about doxing, then doxed me on Grizz Live. Mayor never said shit about it. The mayor, the governor.
That nigga, the governor. He about to end up getting voted out.
That's the governor. It's him reading the paperwork for me, acting like it wasn't real. That's
what I'm saying. Governor, you ain't doing your job. Next election, you getting voted out. You
right. Look at BS. He said, "Why not make your own friends?" No, she want Keisha's. Pay attention. She wants Keisha's everything. Oh, we need a new election.
Like that.
But we gonna hold it. Okay, so we gonna put.
But see, now he compromised. He compromised because she paid that nigga. Remember, she cashed out that nigga. He compromised.
Compromise.
We can't fuck with that underhand.
The whole squad is compromised.
Now,
it's coming
we
soon.
gonna have to storm City Hall.
Everybody,
storm City Hall.
So I'm gonna need everybody to get that campaign.
Need a couple new
y'all to start going on y'all little campaign tours.
Listen, are you up for election, Sage? You taking payouts.
Yeah, everybody start going on they touring.
You can't buy Sage.
Elections coming soon.
Yeah, we need a new election.
I want a solid spot in the city council.
You say you can't buy Sage.
Sage
already
campaign. So who am I gonna be? Am I gonna be the councilwoman?
You're gonna be with me at the table. We're gonna make executive decisions, and we're the mayor's just a puppet anyway. we're gonna be pulling the strings without nobody seeing.
You need a new election.
Who wants the job is the mayor.
I'm a judge. Let me be a judge.
Dime is the Supreme Court justice.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's the paperwork for me. It's all the paperwork, and you act like you ain't see it. That's the shit that had me going.
Right. You sat there and looked that bitch up with us. It took us literally to tie your fucking arms
right,
into the
right,
back, like
right,
twist your shit up,
right,
like hem you up and shit, just to get
right.
you to type that whole
Yes,
name.
that's
You and
disgusting.
Wax.
There's nobody else
Shit, Wax, I ain't
that
forgot
would
about
have
your
got
ass
that
acting like you couldn't
consideration.
look that bitch up. Talk about I see the singer. No, nigga, you saw the actress, the one that
Right,
died. But
right.
Nah, but
you
he
definitely
actually
saw
admitted
that
he
whole
saw her, and
mugshot.
he like, yeah, I see her, I see her.
You trying to act like you ain't see that ugly bitch. You saw that
But that's
hoe.
what I'm saying. What do she have on people out here? Like, if this was
That hoe
anybody
buying. I know
else's
she
paperwork,
buying
y'all would have
people.
hung it from the highest tree.
Something's awry. Something's amiss.
That hoe
Something
buying
awry.
people.
Yes.
Or you think she's greasing palms out here? She cash
Grease,
apping?
grease, and palms, and
Yes, and
there's
grease to the chaos.
one palm that's very easy to grease, and he's told us that himself, right? He told us he allowed Doc to stay over there and get away with nearly everything based on giving him money. So it's right from his own mouth.
Oh,
I
so
don't ever
Gorilla
lie.
paying for her spot. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she said, "Oh, you're mad. You don't have Grizz's phone number. You're mad." I'm like, "Why would I want Grizz's phone number?"
Chad,
Like,
am I
But
I
mistaken
what?
in
couldn't believe she
saying
said that.
did he not say that I allowed Doc to basically get away with all that stuff because of the money? Am I wrong about that?
What?
I don't remember. Well, okay. Well, you're saying it. I don't recall that, but that makes
Right,
sense.
right.
That
Well,
makes sense.
he definitely. I can assure you that he said
Stay
that.
stupid.
Right, because here's the difference. I'll give you a case in point because Tommy's here. I'm going to make a real good point. Right now, Tommy doesn't grease palms. Right, Tommy got the boot from the mayoral office, right? For because he spit on somebody in 2004. Doc,
Mm-hmm.
however, had similar things going on, right? And other things going on and was wilding
Mm-hmm.
out after drinking binges and
Okay.
he never booted Doc ever. So there's the difference right there,
Mm.
right?
Didn't they piece it up? I could have sworn I see him on a platform. Did they piece it up?
They did. They did. And
Oh, okay.
when Grizz is right, I say he's right. When he's wrong, I say he's wrong. That's it. And he continues to say I'm on fuck shit, and I don't even know what he's talking about.
What
He
did
even
you
said you
do?
was Carlton. So yeah, but Sage, you don't have to
Carlton.
That's
worry
what
about
I
that. He
heard.
ain't
That's all.
allowed in the Capitol. He is not allowed in Capitol Hall no more.
No, he's done.
Oh.
Done.
Like
And the
once
governor's
the
mansion is
election happened, he
completely
out of
off
there.
limits.
He out of
But I
there.
want to know why he allowed a gorilla to stay in the White House and throw feces like
Oh,
that.
I don't know.
you
They
know
but
what?
now
You know what? I'm gonna
these
tell you
people right
something.
here that's
Girls,
talking about he taking money under the table. They the ones
girls in
put his
chat.
ass
I'm gonna
up.
tell you something. I sent him the clip last night about midnight. And I want to say, like, I sent him the clip of
Wait,
her
what clip?
speaking on my mother. I sent him that clip. So let's see what
Wait,
he
wait, say
does
it
with
again.
that.
Like, you cut out. You cut out for me. You said you sent a clip of what?
I sent him the clip of her rant about factual over medicates his mother, steals her money, and then jacks off on her.
Ugh.
Right? Like that's real realistic. Now, she should be persecuted in this community for that alone. That alone. That's that right there.
And what you
That
expect
woman
You
is
send that. So
80
you send
years
that to
old.
Grizz.
I sent
and
it to
what you
Grizz.
expect somebody that's taking handouts
Right. No,
to
that's the
do.
point. Well, I went with that. With that, it'll just further solidify the compromise.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll be right back up. I'm gonna switch to my laptop.
All right.
All right. All right.
Okay. So you send it. So okay. So would Grizz ask you to send the receipt of that?
He didn't ask me to. I did it after I heard her on his panel talking about me, then Shamrock coming up and them commiserating, having a deliberation on factual for absolutely no reason other than I went over to Doc's panel after Tommy and Doc invited me, right? And
Right.
invited me. I even said I think I should wait to come over there, right? That Doc was like, nah, let's just do it now. So I went over there, right? Before I even had a chance, I wasn't up there for 3 seconds. Shamrock appears. You can hear her breathing heavy as fuck, right? Heavy as fuck. So I'm like, are you going to huff and puff or are you going to blow the house down? Right?
Oh.
And she's like, motherfucking, want me to blow the house. I don't, and she's a gang stalker to me to begin with. Definition of like gang stalking's real, right? The only truth that Tyree Sneed ever tells is that she's a gang stalker. That's a fact. That's the definition of a gang stalker. You target one individual and you get 5, 6, 7, 8 people and you harass them. That's what a gang stalker is. So you're a gang stalker, Shamrock. You commit a federal crime on the regular. But you come after me. Don't fuck with me. I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's keep it like that. Keep it pushing. We're not even in the same fucking circles.
Right.
I was invited there, right? You know, I had people playing games on here, right? And in life, I don't fuck around. Anyway, so I sent him that, and I said, I heard, you know, you, Shamrock, and Eve discussing how people disrespect women. Right. Well, what kind of respect is this? Listen to this. You tell me how respectful this is. Where's the respect there? Right. So let's see if he has anything. Now we'll see if he sweeps that under the rug.
Why does she hide? See, this is what I don't like about the sector. Why does she get to hide behind being a woman, but she does all type of shit? Mm-hmm. But when I was banging and doing my thing, every motherfucking man that had a pair of fucking balls in the dick called me all type of bitches and everything else. Why does she get a pass? And like I said, I'm not complaining because I fucking drag motherfuckers too. But my whole thing is, why are y'all not dragging this bitch? Drag her the way you drag me and fucking
you know what? Since everybody to the point where they tired, I want people to be real. Why y'all ain't tell this hoe to come to the lobby?
Right.
Okay.
Come to the lobby. The lobby.
It's a lot of places y'all ain't tell this hoe to do. Like, never for real. Like, motherfuckers tell this whole bitch come downstairs. We want to have a conversation with you. This hoe go the next motherfucking morning. What?
Wait, David, I'm crying.
Because I want to. Oh shit! Now, why y'all ain't calling her out? Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, we've been telling you motherfuckers about this crazy ass bitch for
1 year.
Time.
Wait, I'm crying. Why we just somebody got a Bukkake fetish?
The lobby thing was like last June, wasn't that last June? Lobby thing? It was like June 2021. I remember the lobby, the elevator, and the lobby.
Man, it was a lot, right? That whole shit meaning that bitch should have been canceled.
Why
we shouldn't even be talking about this hoe right now.
What the fuck was that about? Where was in the elevator in the lobby? I remember that day.
We shouldn't even be talking about this hoe right now. That hoe should have been canceled.
She said the lobby.
Wasn't there like a photograph in the elevator too? Right?
Shit.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. What about the lobby, Eve? What about the lobby? And why are you outside of the people? Why are you outside of people's cribs at fucking 6 a.m. on a Sunday, hooting and hollering with a hoodie on?
I'm telling you,
sleeping in your car.
Right. Sleeping in the car.
Crazy in the rain.
Like, yeah, like for real, you got like people. Since you have a crazy slow person already pulling up the address on her panel, pulling it up, talking about, yeah, that's it. Why he didn't tell her to show the motherfucking gate that night? That bitch so-called went out there, right?
Right. You gave me a fake address. Oh, shut up. Okay, so what? Okay, it's easy to attack a light skin. Oh God, it was never funny. She can't roast. I'm light skin. I got attacked too. I'm going and come back to hear about the lobby.
Yeah. Tell her about the lobby.
I went back with it. We forgot about the lobby. Shit.
She was told to report. She was told to report to a lobby early last summer.
That hoe act like she was on vacation. That hoe son in front act like she gone with the family on vacation.
Right.
Bitch, you wasn't there. You're old footage, old motherfucking footage, bitch.
Yep.
With that helmet on your motherfucking head.
Old footage. Couldn't make that trip to the lobby. You could not make it. Didn't somebody say they were sitting?
But this the same bitch. This the same bitch they got ran down on by 73-year-old old man.
Keisha told her, "I'm sitting in the lobby having a drink, waiting for you."
Yes, you remember Factual?
I remember, yeah. And she didn't. She was no appearance in the lobby. She was perpetrating a fraud once again.
Right.
But hold on, that bitch was in the lobby the next morning though.
To my hi guys, bye guys. Yeah, I can't. I just wish she would pick somebody else. Like she is just, I can't with her. I'm gonna beat you up, bitch. I'm gonna break your neck. I'm gonna bash your skull in. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go to the store where you live at with your picture and ask anybody if they know you. I'm like, okay.
All she really would ever do is what we already talked about.
Wait, what? Crown Key?
That's it. Keep you.
What?
The link to see the alleged ass.
What come with this? And then say no. What you talking about? What is that about?
Yo, that chick will be in intensive care. You hear me? Yeah, I think BXML. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm
out of that loop.
You know what, BXML? I'm gonna be messy. I'm gonna be messy and do that. That's gonna send her over the edge. That if she gets any win that there's any Brim Gang 2.0, she gonna be put in a straight jacket. She gonna lose her mind. They're vile. They're vile. They're horrible people. They're vile.
Okay. Vile.
We're vile people. Mm-hmm. Yo, Rose Gold said, I never asked you to bang on Keisha and I ain't asking your help. Oh, she was mad at that. She mad.
She felt like she had to try to take your spot. Like, damn, with Rose. So you must had you was high up there with Rose.
Yeah, but like me and Rose was cool. It was never no. I never flirted. You know how like to flirt and play. Like I never flirted with Rose. I see.
Maybe Rose used to talk about you to her.
That's a fact. That's a fact, BXML. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, it all comes from that. It comes from that. Yeah, she's crazy, man. She's crazy. But yeah, that Brim Gang shit, that shit will send her over the edge. She will be in the hospital. She will be like, they're back! Oh my God, she will go crazy. She would, what? Gorilla? But who are these other people? You know, matter of fact, I'm not gonna mention this person. But there's a person in her chat that did a whole video about me last year talking about who is Keisha Kingston. Like, what? Yeah, these people are weird,
I remember that video, Keisha. I remember that video.
Who is Keisha Kingston? I'm like,
I'll never forget that video. And he was like, I don't want to beef with you. I just want to know who you are. I hear a lot about you.
Come to find out he's one of Eve chat members.
I hear about you.
That's one of Eve chat members.
It's not like I want to come see you in person. I just want to know who you are. I hear Keisha Kingston this, Keisha Kingston that.
That's one of her group members. That be
one of the gorilla minions.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call a miniature gorilla?
A miniature gorilla. Munchie.
Hold up.
Hello, my constituents.
Oh, you trying to put that bitch in the hospital, man.
Hey, yo, check this out, man. You know how I do. You know how I do. You know when I do it. Yo, we about to play the theme song. We're about to get them real mad. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, my God. Please don't. This chick wanna... Sage want us to get killed. That's what he wanted.
Right.
Remember, I'm the one. Oh no, he's in New York too. Yeah, she gonna come to Brooklyn.
Hey, yo, solo screen, play that joint right there. Solo brim real quick, man. Fuck what they talking about.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah. As we proceed to give you what you need. Queen B motherfuckers. B.I.G. motherfuckers. Junior Mafia motherfuckers. Black Boy motherfuckers.
Bitches wanna front 'em, know not to come to me. Keep 10 Glocks, 10 rocks up in front of me. Like they spraying something, like they saying something. I get my bark on like I'm DMX or something. My reach is like Lewis, stiff 84. Yours is like a Vandal, 77 slow. Thanks to Tybo, I'm 32 and 0. When I catch a knockout, bitches bring the cops out. 2 for 5 spots, I tear the rocks out. Pop the tops out, they clear the spot out. Nigga or bitch, you don't want no problems. My revolver is a quick problem solver. Don't ever think I'm slipping, bitch, I ain't dumb. I carry a stun gun inside of my hair bun. Hating ass niggas, I treat you like a bitch. Strap on a fake dick and stick it where you shit.
Them bitches ain't shit. There's only one queen. My queen. The Queen Bee. Come on, man. We took a little break. And y'all thought we was gonna stop. We will never stop, motherfuckers.
3 years off to map my shit out. Switch up my game plan and get closer to God. Give me an inch, I take a yard. Oh, lighten up. I knew I was coming back real hard. By the power that's invested in me. Faith rested in me. I can't quit now, too much money's invested in me. To my nigga B.I., this one's for you, baby. All these niggas wanna be kings. The fuck is the niggas crazy? I'ma hold the spot for you. Keep it locked for you. Rock for you, pop. Ain't a nigga I won't drop for you. Bitches want my type. They ain't a slot for you. It's a cold, cold world. I keep it hot for you. What? Y'all cats know who I am. What? I love those who love to be him. What? I'm back again, the mic eater, the dick beater, the pussy skeeter. But
I'm dead for real. I'm dead.
You can relapse now. You heard?
That's
hey,
it.
let me break. Y'all already know what it is. Look, all right. I've been here for a while, right? Let's keep it real. Like I've been here for a minute. Oh shit, yo, you muted my joint. Yo, what's going on?
I hear you.
Oh, okay, it said host muted my. What the fuck?
When the music is on, it automatically mutes.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hold on. Let me pull that up out of here. Anyway,
my bad. I was muting the music. I ain't know, but we could still hear you though.
Yeah, that was weird. Yo, we cleaning this shit up, man. That's it. Yo, on some real shit. We needed this week to happen. So ain't nobody scared of nobody. I want to point that shit out immediately. You know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all already know. Like, you remember? I got my shooters with the banger, and I had to tell the nigga, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Talking about my shooters outside with the banger. Like, get the fuck. Who you scaring, nigga?
I got a stick. I got a car full of sticks in the Maserati.
Listen, man. Listen. We all people, man. At the end of the day, you do something stupid. You ready? Are you really ready to throw away all your businesses and all that shit for the internet? Cut that shit out, man.
Right.
Anyway, bottom line is, we need a new motherfucking governor, man. That nigga tripping. And I was playing the bushes.
I couldn't agree more.
Yo, I'm putting my bid in. Everybody who want to put their bid in. Tomorrow's live. You gonna want to pull up. I'm telling you, gonna want to pull up.
You said 8 o'clock, right?
What time? 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. or it's in the morning or at night.
Yeah, it's at night. It's at night.
Okay.
And they should do it like.
Can we get a little hint of the candidates?
And a petition, like
yo, it's whoever, man. Everybody pop in the chat. Yo, as a matter of fact, y'all know I'm technological with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have a link there, a link that I'm gonna drop in the chat, and you can do.
Look, is this Lowy?
Private. Yo, what's good, Lowy? Holy shit, what's
yes,
good,
Lowy.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody pop out, man. Pop out, man. Ain't nobody gotta be scared. Pop out, man. Fuck all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that some shit? Hello.
So check this out, right? We're gonna drop the link. Boom, it's gonna go in the chat, right? and it's gonna go to another website. You guys put your bid in for whatever you want as the new governor. Because the old governor got to go, man. He's from another time where they take cash apps under the table. They doing all type of foul shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can't roll like that no more over here.
Era.
Yeah, man. We you know, this is a new era. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I ain't woke or nothing, but you know, we gotta get you up out of here because you goofy now, man. And let's keep it real. You only go live like once or twice a week, man. Nobody want to be waiting for you to go live to fucking talk about all the problems. I'm just saying.
Did he say why ain't nobody bring it to him? But when you bring it to him, you don't look into
I don't mind. Listen, I never mind like deferring to a woman as long as the woman is a strong leader. You know what I'm saying? So I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to put Crown Key as a bid into that you know, to the election. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
I second that. I would.
You know what I'm saying? We need somebody that's not as crazy as the rest of us.
I would definitely put Crown Key in the running for a top spot.
You know? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
you know, salute to everybody, bro. Yo, factual. Look, check this out, man. I want to break it down too, man. We can hash it out right here, bro.
Right.
I ain't got no issues with you, bro. Like I understand a lot of the shit. You know, you thought that I was doing that to you, and I really wasn't.
I was a lot of people pointing me in that direction as well.
Right.
You know,
but in the future, like I just need you to understand something. Like, there's a reason why Sage never ran. I face everything. Like if somebody got an issue,
you know what? I watched your video talking about who's behind all the bullshit. So
so I'm not gonna get into like the whole thing with that because
I'm no dummy, so you know what I'm saying.
I ain't got no issue with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You go about you do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
All love. I don't have no problem. I got a problem with just basically people, anybody behind whoever's behind that avatar with my family's name on, and particularly like the fact that they're veterans that like literally lived in a
and you know my dad, my father's a veteran, you know, and so is my brother.
I don't
military
believe in
in my family. You know what I'm saying?
Much respect to him. No, I know better. No.
But I just want you to know that I would never disrespect somebody dead folks. You know what I'm saying? Dead family members. I don't get down like that. Like outside of my jokey jokes and you know, my roast is different. I don't roast, you know, like Keisha. I even give it to KK too. I don't roast like KK. Like my shit is more memes. Like I'm a meme dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just cut up a video and
not everybody does.
Nah, the video game shit was creative, bro. Like when you made a video game.
Yeah,
like
you
the
see
French
what
Go shit was
that
legendary.
Shit was crazy.
Had that nigga stabbing himself with so you can stab himself with needles and shit.
Like I thought you was really selling copies of the game when you said, "Yo, buy the video game." That shit was lit.
Yo, if you want the game, actually, I am selling it. You can buy it for $15 a pop. Yo, let's go.
Wow.
It play on any computer, even an old fucking dusty computer.
That's
it'll really
hilarious,
play.
Man.
I don't say I can hit me up. You know the
You know what? Make a version. Yo, could you make a version of
that's
one?
all BSL wanted to see. That's
like,
all
you
he
see
wanted.
You see how he was in jail? Make a version where he outside, put a barbershop.
I got one. No. You know what?
One.
Listen, I actually got one.
Oh shit!
Y'all gonna bug out because this shit.
In a barbershop.
Pause. Why this nigga Sage? Oh my god! What? It was like some type of character. Stop.
Yo, you know what? I saw that picture the other day, like in the old folders. And I was like, all right, I ain't gonna fry. I trashed a lot of like the old stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I got, as you can see, you know, I got a little bit better. But yeah, that shit was funny, man. Yo, salute to JB, man, because he was a good sport with that.
Salute.
Oh yeah, it was for him and JB.
JB's cool. Where's he at?
JB is cool.
Yeah, he probably in the bushes watching, you know what I'm saying? But he always watched the girls. He fuck with the girls.
Hey, JB, if you're watching.
There's 5 people typing, maybe 6, so there's definitely 10 in the bushes.
Well, yo.
Where?
I see 15 total.
It's like 50. You know YouTube math is one person listening, 5 other people. It could be a Discord. You know.
Second, I mentioned that it went down to 13.
Right. because they over there going to see if she done lost her fucking
mind. Back and forth and ping pong.
Yeah, it's the back and forth. Yeah, because he's like, yo, what's going on over here? Oh shit, Sage on the panel. Yep, the motherfucking mayor elect, nigga.
How are they gonna
tell a friend? Tell a friend.
So you running for mayor?
Yeah, I'm running for deputy mayor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, deputy. Okay.
Deputy mayor.
I guess lieutenant, huh?
You know, we gonna have BX. He said alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
ATF.
Yeah.
ATF.
You know
so what's my role? I need a status.
All right, you gonna be what's that? What's the one? The top cop? That one? I forgot the name of that shit.
I'm the justice. I'm the Supreme Court justice.
Commissioner.
Yeah, there you go. You're gonna be commissioner.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. That's how we giving it up, man. And Carlos, man, stop being crazy, man. Like, what's wrong with you?
What the fuck is he talking
real?
about?
Like, what's wrong with him?
What happened again?
He's not.
That's like, bro, like, you know,
he
doing
has the new Brim Gang thing video.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
What?
He watched too much WWE, so I understand. You know, like, oh shit, they broke up. Oh shit, DX is back together, bro.
He know that's fake though, right?
He takes it.
Some people get really wrapped up in this shit, man.
He definitely does.
I mean, I used to get wrapped up in that shit, but that was like in the 90s, so I was a teenager.
Yeah, he's still living in teenage. If you get what I'm saying. You know?
Yeah, he's yeah.
I mean, I know.
So what's the game plan? What's the game plan with Gorilla now? Like,
all right, this is the game plan.
This is
what we listen. Put this motherfucker the second video of Diamond that's in the back. Put that up, man. Just mind your business. Click that video. Mind your business.
BX will say he thinks Sage is the
That's it. Hold up. Mind your business. Mind your motherfucking business. Ain't nobody scared of y'all. Nah, nay, one of y'all motherfuckers. Kiss my motherfucking ass, you motherfucker. I don't give a shit about nay. Ain't one of y'all. You can take that shit down.
You're so wrong, man.
Got me fucked up.
That's funny.
All right, so we ignore. Okay, so we're ignoring Gorilla, y'all.
Okay.
Yo, that's a dark part over there, man. You don't want to be there's sea moss that don't went bad. There's there's Hebrew Israelites that ain't as Hebrew anymore. It's all fucked up over there.
Yeah.
That's where the real rejects are right now.
The conscious left the conscious community. It's now unconscious. It always was.
Yeah, over there. I know. And right now, I know you listening to them, right? Just mind your business, man. Just go about your business. You heard? Like, we don't want you here no more. That's it, man. You clipped. That's it, man. You know what I mean? Go back to the what's that? The Queen of Attraction sector or
the Queen of Willis Gotti sector.
As a matter of fact, now that I'm up here, wasn't Queen of Attraction the one that got her up out of there? Like,
I like Queen of Attraction. I like Queen of Attraction.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm. And what's the other girl's name?
I want to know what the secret was to get her up out the sector.
You know her?
Right, because she ain't never went back over there. She just
got her out of there.
She never went back.
Never put up with her.
Up over here.
Her bullshit.
Somebody need to get Queen of Attraction on the phone, y'all. We need to pick her brain.
Because you know she asked why Claudiva was.
Bullet's body would be able to get a
right?
Queen of Attraction.
Yeah, but you know, Bullet's body, he crazy, man. He'll pop over here and he'll be talking about 18 other things. He'd be like, yo, nigga, we just want to know this one thing. He'd be like, he can't stay focused, man. You know,
he has severe ADD.
Bullet, you listening?
Mm-hmm. You know he's listening. Everybody listening.
But
y'all already know what it is. Yo, to the girls,
one of the few people.
You already know. Yo, and to everybody that's in here, I gave the girls their name, yo. Yeah, I ain't know that.
Oh my
God. Here we go.
But yo, put that video back up real quick. I'm gonna go crazy real quick. Put the second one right there. Put that one right there. Yo, as a matter of fact, yo, Brim, you gotta do it. You ready? You gotta talk to him. The white joint in the back, the white joint. Go ahead. Go in. Let's go.
Yo, you crazy.
Let's go.
Yo, what you want me to say? All I'm doing is laughing. I can't.
Nah, you gotta go.
You stupid.
Listen, all y'all motherfuckers over there in the melatonin live, kiss my motherfucking ass. Go to sleep. Y'all getting killed. We the best music.
She mad now.
Look at the word on the screen too. It's funny to hear that word with the. How do you make that
it's
tone
like
that?
Listen, I hope y'all know right now we all got a $10,000 bounty on our heads.
Right.
I'm
She
ready
gonna yell
for
and
it.
scream all night.
I'm here for that. I'm here for the revenge.
Exactly.
Because I never said.
Somebody listening to it right now.
Hey.
What's up?
They could be outside my window right now.
Okay.
I'm ready to run down. But I want to know, did they get the Pepsi back from the 70-year-old man? That's all I want. And the various snacks. Are they back in custody or what?
She capping about that nigga being 73. She just
He
felt
ain't no
stupid.
70,
That nigga wasn't
man.
73.
He's like 49 tops.
Yeah, exactly. He had a little grain in his beard. That nigga
A
bombed.
little. Nah, he had a lot. But
he's trying to steal my piping because you know they get money for scrap now.
Yeah, but bitch, you was yelling and screaming like,
okay, hold on. He trying to steal your copper in broad daylight. Saw you yelling and screaming, hooping and hollering, and still tried to steal from you?
Nigga pulled off.
What?
Anyway, y'all, I'm about to hit the hay. I'll be around tomorrow.
I got a big ass day tomorrow.
All right, y'all.
I got
peace, y'all.
I think if anybody's concerned about my safety of me leaving, I've decided to wait till tomorrow to collect my debt. Thank you very much.
Collect your debt from the Grim Reaper.
Right.
Bye.
All right, bye, y'all.
Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Peace.